podcast is part of the No Phony Podcast Network, the home of independent awesomeness.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Jared.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Morgan.
And I'm Steve.
And welcome to a Grave Growth podcast. So, I got a bit of news for us this week. I recently had a message of a fellow crow, Mr. Dane Bird.
Right.
And he essentially sent me a pic. I will see if I can get the pic now for you. Give me a second.
I've seen this off.
This is the one in the WhatsApp, Jar. Is this the one in our group?
I'm not sure, but there's the picture. You know, it's your tidy. Anyway, there's a picture of Dane. It's on Tinder, right?
Very nice, Tinder.
What's his name?
The details are Jackson, 26, product developer, University of Stirling, lives in Wales. Some fucking guy is catfishing Dane Bird.
Nice.
And using his picture on Tinder.
that just proves that he's a good-looking lad, dog.
It's fucking amazing. It's all about it. What?
Was he happy that he was being used to catfish, or was he happy that he's a developer?
Oh, of course he was. Of course he's happy. Although he did say he got onto him, and they done fuck all.
I bet
he was. Like, yeah, whatever.
It's a good-looking
guy. It's all about them nudes.
Good-looking guy on Tinder.
That guy is going to be messaging Dane soon and saying, "Oh, can you send me some nudes, please?" Some girl was asking me for some nudes.
Yeah, he's going to send me nudes, Dane. I'll share the nudes with you. It's all about that fucking bobbin machine. It's all about the bobbin machine, Moggs. You know that.
Bobs and vagine.
Right, I'll start with the news this week, lads, if you want. You've all seen this news, because this was off Dane Bird, but I thought it was funny. The news is, sex addict sues video platform Twitch for 25 million over too many scantily clad gamers. This guy's complaining that there's too many scantily clad females on it. Or every person he's following on Twitch are all females. And essentially what he's done, he's bruised his knob. He's bashing a turkey way too much, and he's bruised his fucking knob. So he's suing Twitch.
Why?
Because he's hurt his penis.
That's not Twitch's fault.
I know, it's his fault. But
It sounds to me like he's trying to spoil it for everybody else.
Yes, he is. But
Twitch is weird, though, innit? I mean, there's so many fucking girls on Twitch. And
I don't do Twitch, so I don't really know. But
I watch some Twitch. I don't watch it much anymore, but there is a lot of,
scantily clad females.
Yeah, I mean, and they get the fucking dollar. And
they do it for the money and the fame.
I'm blaming them, like.
I could play, say, Dark Souls better now, right? I could be fucking amazing at it, right? And I'd get like 3 viewers. If I had a pair of tits, right, with a cleavage, I'd get like 80,000. I'd get like 80,000 viewers. I would. Steve, you were the one with the tits, man.
Oh, that's how views going up now, boys.
Yeah, it is.
The camera goes up and down as well. So
oh yeah, the camera goes up the air as well. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, but there's 4 tits on you, so I don't know what's going on.
You've got a point there.
6 for them, man.
You've got a massive fucking point. Who's it? Where else is
my bit of news this week is everyone knows Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's in talks to play Batman in the new Ezra Miller's Flashpoint movie.
In talks
to playing Batman in the new Flashpoint movie.
So it's not guaranteed anymore.
Not guaranteed, but he's in talks of playing Batman in the Flashpoint movie.
He's too old, man.
He's too old. He's brittle like me, no?
Is he playing an old Batman or what's Flashpoint?
He might be. Yeah, he might be.
Alfred, maybe.
I can't trust Soxy's news. I can't, though. After Netflix have got a secret project, it's Thundercats.
You know what? What is Flashpoint? Is that a comic series? Is it?
It's a comic series for the Flash.
Yeah, the Flash.
Oh, right, okay, with the Flash.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that could be an introduction to Batman Beyond, because isn't there an old Bruce Wayne who teaches the young new guy?
No, in Flashpoint, Batman died, and Thomas Wayne become Batman.
So the Warner Brothers announced it.
Oh yeah, Bruce died.
That's not Flashpoint.
That's Flashpoint. It is Flashpoint. Flash goes fucking so fast, right? That he changes
back in time.
Changes an alternate universe.
He goes back in time, Jack.
That's why.
Yes, he does go back in time.
DC
Crisis of Two Worlds, you remember, Jack?
No, I'm not.
It could be wrong, but it's Crisis of Two Worlds.
It's
a retraction. I'll have a look.
Yeah, have a look.
And let's be honest, I hope I'm right.
Anyway, it was announced in the Warner Brothers DC Fan Dome event in August, so that's what they're saying about the talks. The movie's supposed to be released now in 2021.
Steve, the Batman in Flashpoint is Thomas Wayne. And he's got guns already up.
So Bruce dies. And
Bruce dies.
Flash makes an alternate universe where Thomas becomes Batman.
Thomas becomes Batman, and he's the coolest Batman ever. He's got guns. He literally uses guns. He's fucking cool as fuck.
What about Bruce in that world then? Bruce doesn't exist. Or?
Bruce is dead.
He was shot instead, I think, is it?
He was shot instead of Thomas, yeah.
Right, okay.
Thomas becomes Batman.
Right.
In other news, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you can't call them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anymore.
They're going to be Hero Turtles.
No, they're a different name now. So the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles no longer only Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo and Raphael. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles just introduced a new member to their family.
God, who? Van Gogh. Please be Van Gogh.
Following Splinter's death in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 101, the Turtles have been fractured, most of them up in North...
Andrew!
What? I'm reading it.
You're mumbling. You're reading that, but you're mumbling. Speak clear and...
I am speaking clear. I am.
You ain't. You're mumbling.
Following Splinter's death in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 101, the Turtles have been fractured, most of them held up in Northampton, where Jenica...
Northampton?
Yeah.
Northampton?
America.
Yeah.
While Jenica tried to help the new mutant community in the city, and Raphael worked through his anger in more violent ways, the clan Hamator,
Will you please just tell us who the new member is?
The new member is called Alopex.
Is he a turtle?
Not a turtle.
What is he?
Something to do with Splinter.
A rat.
Splinter Junior.
It just says Alopex. It just says something to do with.
Let me tell you a little fact. Let me tell you a little fact about turtles. Turtles is closely related to Daredevil. Daredevil.
And from now on, Alopex attends the formation.
Yeah.
Instead of being called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, it's now called Clan Splinter.
Terrible.
I know.
I tell you why Daredevil, Mugs. Because do you know when Matt, what's his name? Matt. Daredevil's real name? He's a kid anyway, and he runs.
Matlock, what's his name? Something Matlock.
What? Don't matter. Anyway, he runs, he hits the fucking barrels, the barrels goes into his eyes, that toxic waste blinds him.
Yeah.
That toxic waste is what goes into the sewers to create the turtles.
And just to show you.
So that's like a fan theory, yeah? He's like a fox thing. It's like a white fox or wolf.
I'm not sure it's a fan theory anymore. I think it's...
Which one is... Who's the yellow one? What is that? I don't understand that picture. There's like 5
the family now.
This
is the family, right? So you got Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, Jenica, who's the
Who's that?
And Alopex. Jenica is Splinter, like the white fox.
Which one's Lopez?
Is the green...
Did you make it smaller for a squad?
Sorry, man.
He looks like another turtle, really.
Yeah, but he's like more greener than what the turtles are, look.
Alright.
Which one?
I think he's a brother from another mother.
The one in the orange one, that's Donatello, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah, he's the yellow mask.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Who the fuck's it? Sorry, I'm only looking at this. Who's the yellow one?
Yeah, that's the one. So that's the Alopex. How do you spell that, Sogs?
It's Alopex.
I wanted to know if it's like means anything. It doesn't. Just brings up like a fashion thing.
Fuck knows.
Alopex.
If you want to read it now, is in number 105 comic. That's what they're saying. So
mad, absolutely mad.
That's my news.
Anyway, anyone else got any more news you want to bring up?
I wanted to bring up the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer.
Oh, mate.
Looks good.
Mate,
got gameplay now.
I can't wait. I can't wait for it. It's going to be fucking amazing.
I was like that before with like Keanu Reeves like introducing it and stuff, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know about this. The CD Projekt Red, like, The Witcher, so it's, it's a good.
Gonna be good.
And now I'm looking at it, and now I'm a bit more like, oh, that looks good actually, like the cars and stuff, and this crazy world they're making. What's that?
Tremendous.
What's up with like the concentration on the genitals customization?
I did notice that. It's like when you customize your character, you can even change the genital shape.
Yeah, and now it's even said like there's so many choices of pubic hair. It's like, who's gonna be like going into that much detail? Like Conan Exiles has got it where you can enlarge it. You
have a tiny penis or a massive penis.
Exactly.
That's only on PC. Only they took it out for the Xbox and PlayStation versions.
No, it's on the PlayStation.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought they took it out.
No, I used to play it, but because I was streaming at the time, I used to have to make the loincloth so it's no nudity, but you can change it to full nudity.
Did you make a man with a massive schlong, Mugs?
No, a tiny one.
Funny, it is funny.
It's just this giant guy with a tiny one.
That sucks, yeah. It's a giant guy with a tiny penis.
Tell her who will, but tell her who will. Fuck, it's more me, but I get no complaints, don't worry.
Steve? Oh, you do. You get plenty of complaints.
Fucking none, bud.
Then you back.
Yeah.
Steve, what attractions you got for us this week?
Attractions? There's a few things, but just want to point this out, look, just for the viewers. I've started.
Good man.
I've started, look.
Mine's down in the kitchen. I was going to get it up as well.
Bring it up, Socks, bring it up.
I will.
If you could all send them in.
Mine's a plastic one, though.
As you can see,
Then I can
you, Jared.
I can get rid of the mattress. Well, put it this way, I didn't use the mattress last week and I sounded so fucking tinny. And I had complaints of Steve going, you sound really tinny, so the mattress is back.
Do I make do? Fuck it. It's only 12 quid. I'm going to buy you some fucking soundproof beds on your wall.
There's no point. There's no point at all because after fucking lockdown, all that stuff, we're at Morgan's in the studio. So what is the point?
Use it for the studio, and take them up in the studio.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Steve?
Right, so sticking with Jared, all right. If you remember, he guaranteed us, absolutely guaranteed us 100% last week that he would come up with a better idea than the Moser lamp.
Go on.
Jared?
By the way, actually...
It has to be your idea.
Come on, Moggs.
Why are you doing drag?
Oh!
You've made a promise to our fans.
You did.
Because my son and his girlfriend are not here and she's not here to do their own makeup and anything, so...
I made a pact with him as well. Jack and
babes.
I made a pact.
Why do you do makeup? All you gotta do is wear a wig.
Hey, if I'm
about makeup, if
I'm dressed as a woman, but I'm going all out. I'm looking pretty. I am looking fucking pretty, man. What if I like it? I'm scared, boys.
Oh, that's 5 subscribers we just fucking lost now because...
Boys, I'm scared. What if I like put the dress on and I enjoy it?
You enjoy it, so
what's it you anyway? You fucking enjoyed wearing fucking women's clothes anyway, are you?
2 or 3 things being alright, Jared, right? You don't have to do your legs. We only see you from the tits up. Yeah? When we got
I've already waxed.
When we got Morgan's, if you haven't done it by then, we will pin you down.
Steve, any excuse for you to pin me down, but that's all it is.
I'm fine with that. It just makes up for all them times you snuck into my bedroom and coached up to me.
Yeah, that makes a point.
That's true.
Right, anyway, my
excuse?
No, you wanted me to create a new lamp type thing?
Change the subject, look.
I didn't say that. You said you would invent something much better.
I have. What you do, right? You get your shack that you're living in, right?
You get your shack.
Yeah, right. The people are like we're talking about these people live in shacks and that, right? Or what are they called, Mugs? Shacks.
Like shanty town, innit? You know?
Shanty, yeah. So what you do, you knock them down, you live outside, you create a little fire in front of you. If it rains, you get an umbrella, natural light.
Is he trying to say he just invented camping?
He's just invented living outside.
You invented camping.
He's invented homelessness. So somebody needs to go to these Afrikaans and whatever, right, where they have this lamp things, right?
Afrikaans in Rio. And,
Wasn't it Brazil?
Yeah, exactly. Back it up.
Alright, these Brazilians, right? With the favelas and the shacks and the shanties, right? And just go, look, let me teach you how to camp. Much better. A fucking tent. You can get tents bigger than fucking shacks these days, boys. Get one of natural light. Done.
Natural idiot.
Any more retractions, Steve?
But my new retraction is I apologise to Mr. Moser for my idiot friend.
Mr. Who?
The guy who done the lamp, you pillock.
Oh, that guy who done a pathetic lamp that nobody uses.
Mr. Moser.
Nobody ever used that lamp. It's pathetic. It's rubbish. I do it on Halloween and I do it like fucking all the time. Just hang up like the fucking bag of water and a few pennies.
I love how he's making a light while it's facing towards the sun.
One, it scares away cats. One, it gives you natural light. Two, it scares away cats. Fucking win-win, boys.
What does?
The water.
A bag.
The bottle of water.
And fucking pennies, you know, a bottle of water.
That's what the guy invented, a bottle of water.
Yeah, that's essentially what he's invented. He's gone, whoo, look at that bottle of water that's scaring away cats and dogs. That's giving off light. I've got a new invention. Fuck off, man. Go have a word with yourself.
He's a fucking moron, I swear to God.
He didn't invent nothing. All I'm saying is this guy did not invent fuck all. It was already there. It was already invented for it. It's like me having this bottle and going, ooh, musical instrument. That's essentially what it is. This guy did not invent it. It was already invented.
So...
What?
Yeah, honest God, Jeremy, you are a moron. Cross my heart.
It's like, whoa, right? Mattress for sleeping on, right? I've gone, well, hang on. I can use that for soundproofing. I didn't invent that mattress. I'm just using it. All I'm doing is using it for a different purpose. This fucking knobhead, right? What's his name again?
Mr. Moser.
Mr. Moser, all he done was go, God gives off with a light. Stuck it up on the ceiling. He didn't invent it. It was already invented. All he done, right, was move it. That's all he done was move it. He moved it from one area to another. And that motherfucker, now he's having a fucking awards and shit for it. What did he do? He moved the fucking plastic bottle from one end of the room to the other.
Just to let you know, he's had no awards for it, and he wants nothing for it.
Good.
He gets very little money for his patent as well.
Patent! He's patented it! You can't patent something that's already been patented, but you can't. Look, bottle, right? Look, it's an act now. That's all he's done. I'm gonna patent that as an act now, mate. So that's patent. That's a fucking bottle act, but best invention ever. Move on.
I can see the contrast, right? There's this guy out there, all right? He's just pleased that people are making better ways of living, and he's just happy that he's made other people's lives better. And all this what I'm gonna do is make a fucking art out of glass.
How can he patent something that's already there and been patented? You patent something new. You can't patent something. I can't patent that bottle as an act, can I?
No one did it before.
Exactly. Listen.
Well, nobody's put that in it as an act before. I've done it.
Jared, I would ask you for homework to read up on patent.
You patent something.
It's too much for you. I'm not asking you to do it. It's too much homework for you.
I know what a patent is. You can't patent something that's already there. All he's done is have something and moved it. That's all he's done.
I know you know what a patent is, but I also know by having a conversation you don't know what's required.
Alright, so he's got around. Only him, right? He's the only man in the entire world now because he got a patent that can move, right? This bottle or bag or whatever, and put it on the ceiling. He's the only man that can do that, can he? Move on! Fuck me, knowing the JayRay here too.
Who's JayRay?
JayRay was coming on the show later.
Oh, right. Oh, he definitely didn't just record.
The one that we 100% didn't pre-record.
You are, I'll say it again, you are a moron.
Anyway, and then any other retractions, Steve? Any other retraction?
We did say so. We did say we'd have a look last week about how old you should be when you start riding socks. You said
Steve.
What?
I am patenting socks on a fat head. Right? Even though his head's already even though his head's already fat.
That's already
even though his head's already fat, I'm patenting it.
Already patented there, already fucking signed for it, fucking done anything about this.
You see it's already there. That bag was already there. All he done was move it. He filled it up with water and he put it on the ceiling. That's all he done, Steve. That's all he done.
I like that he's changing from a bottle to a bag now.
I can do the same thing with a bottle. That's all I'm saying. It does the same effect.
I could do the same thing with the bottle as the same thing as he done with the bottle. Is that what you're trying to say?
I could do the same as he done with a bottle.
Stop talking, Jared, please.
No, but don't make out the man some kind of saint, but when all he done was go, oh, I move out of there. That's all he's done. Andrew. Go on.
I'm trying to move on, bitch. I'm trying to move on.
I can't. I'm triggered, right?
You start this out now, Steve. You start this, I think.
I'm triggered, Steve. I can't.
Dear Drew. Meg asked last week how old you should be for start riding horses.
Yep.
So, you said 11, yes. So
this is bullshit at all. This is bullshit at all. We've discussed this at your house, and it's absolute bull crap. And you know it is. You know it. Ooh. Go on, Steve.
Are you ready, Johnson?
Oh, I'm ready, but
let him calm down now. Let him have his fucking little hissy fit.
I'm ready.
Throw his ties up to his palm. Let him fucking do it. And then we can start.
Stick him on mute, socks, for fuck's sake.
I will now. When you're fucking ready.
So, obviously, it's your choice how old your kid is when you go on the horse. End of, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But
so there's no right answer then?
The right answer is...
No, the right answer is you just said it's your choice when you want to put the kid on your horse. It's when you think the kid is ready. That is the right answer.
The British Horse Riding Association...
Go on.
Yeah, ready?
Yeah.
It concurs with the information in the Horse and Hound magazine, which is a British equestrian magazine.
Yeah.
That the Pony Club states that approximately the age of 6 is appropriate.
No.
Shut
Go
up,
on.
will you?
Read out I read. Don't change it to your words. Read what I read.
I'm reading it, you pillock.
Let the man fucking finish.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I quit. I'm out. But some branches of the Pony Club have mini camps for ages of 4 years old.
So they don't even know. They don't even know what age is best to put a kid on an horse. That's what you're telling me. Oh, approximately between the ages of 4 and 6. Approximately. They don't even know.
Is he real? Yeah. Is he serious? Is he trying to get me wound up here?
No.
I'm not playing the stupid. I can't play stupid.
They don't even know. You can't give a right answer. You cannot define an answer. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna fight him. I swear to God, I'm gonna get my fucking office whip. I'm gonna beat the cunt.
You can't define an answer.
What's the language?
That's all I'm saying.
You can.
No, you can't.
You can.
Approximately between 4 to 6 isn't a fucking answer. Because it depends on the child.
Why isn't the answer 4 to 6 approximately an answer?
No.
It literally is an answer.
No, it's not. It's not. It's whatever age you think is best for that child.
Also in America, you've got for places like the Wild West Horse Riding Back Tours in Nevada, where the cowhands require a child to be 5 years and over. So it's approximately the same all around the world, Jack, except for your house. How many horses you got? How many times you've ridden a horse?
You're talking shit. You're talking shit.
How many times have you been by a horse without being kicked in the face? How many times have you been by a horse without being kicked in the face? Come on.
I was kicked once, Steve.
Change your mind after. This is why he's getting head up. He don't like horses.
It's no correct answer. It's whenever the child is ready.
Right.
It's like saying what age What age does a child start walking or talking? They do it when they're fucking ready. That's all I'm fucking saying. Next attraction, please.
It's the same as walking. They all go riding horses when they're ready. No, Jared. If a 3-year-old is ready, they still don't go on there till they're between.
Some fucking kids, right, that will be earlier than another. As one, there might be a child that won't go on an horse till she's 10. She's not comfortable. But another kid will go on it when she's 3. There is no correct fucking answer.
Suggs, you also asked me to ask my dad.
I did indeed.
So I apologise for getting angry with you last week, right?
Sorry.
Um,
I did expect it anyway, so don't worry.
in his words, right, I spoke to him, I had a chat with him, right? In his words, he said the Old West, in the Old West, because the horses were wild Mustangs, the boys, just the boys, yeah, were younger.
They're sexist. They're fucking sexist, isn't it, Steve?
The Wild West was just not me a plumber.
They're fucking sexist, isn't it, Steve? Fucking disgusting. This Great for Close podcast doesn't promote sexism, I just want to point out.
I'm gonna move the fucker now. I am gonna move the fucking move now.
Yeah, so girls would be later than boys, yeah.
Sexist as fuck, but.
And I did ask him when he started riding his first horse, and he said to me he started riding his first horse when he was 3.
Below the age limit, it's disgusting.
But it was a dapple rocking horse in the school he went to. You're a moron, it's really good.
Come on, we both know Ari was born with a cowboy hat and spurs on, and boots.
He said he went to school, he didn't want to go, his big brother took him, and as soon as he seen the dapple horse then, he was in. And the teacher said he'd go straight on it, so he'd go straight on it. What he didn't realise, he wasn't going to sit on it for 8 hours. He was tamping.
Any more attractions, Steve?
Yeah, there's only a couple now. Socks.
Yes.
He was also asked to name 5 proper named parts of a horse. There it is. Go on, name it.
None.
Why?
I didn't do it. I've totally forgot about it.
See, so apologise to the lady.
I will apologise, Meg. I will apologise to you. I
want you.
Listen, I will do my homework and I will send them over to her. I'll send them.
I want you on the next podcast dressed as a fucking horse, right?
A horse's arse. We also touched on first cousins. But that got a bit contentious there, it was.
Yeah, I have an apology as well, if you don't mind, Steve.
I accept your apology. Is it to me or anybody else?
To you, but I said that your family were they cousins or something? When they got together last week, that you were inbred because down your line, your cousin's married.
I said my cousin's married. You said you said they were cousins.
I was wrong, right? By saying they were cousins. When I said they were cousins, I was wrong. I've looked into it, and it turned out they were brother and sister. Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, I tell you what. No, I'm just waiting now. We did talk about Queen Liz, and we did say that Phil was her first cousin. He's not.
Third.
I
knew that on the show, but I just didn't want to spoil it with him. I didn't want to dampen it.
After the show, I did have to fucking Google it and find out myself. And
I actually knew that, but I didn't want to dampen things.
That's how angry he was. You had to Google the one thing. And last thing, Socks. Did you find out? Did you Google this? Did you find out that
I haven't started
gold
yet.
I haven't started yet.
Not yet.
Scared.
I did. I looked into his family history and Becky's, and it turns out they are cousins.
Yeah, I expect that from him. So like I said, I do my further research, look right into it, and fucking.
They're actual cousins, yeah. They're proper cousins, like.
That's mad, no?
I hope you haven't been touching each other, Socks.
Happy days.
I hope you know what
dirty bastards!
Dirty bastards!
Rebecca, you dirty girl. She's gonna kill us, I swear to God.
Definitely cousins.
It won't be me fucking coming knocking your door if you hear, bud. The world will be knocking your door, bud.
Definite cousins, but it's not world anymore. It's cousins now, socks.
I'll fucking break you in half now, you fucking topsy prick. I'll break you in half.
Don't blame me, but I didn't make your fucking auntie and uncle breed,
We
but
soon, like I said, we'll soon find out. We'll soon find out.
Right, that's it, gents. That's it for last week.
yes, Andrew, what weird tech you got for us? Have we got a DNA test? I think DNA, you and Becky.
I love it. Absolutely love it. Nah, first little weird tech. You've all seen it in the group. If you have seen it. It's called an automaton. Now this little device it's quite weird looking, right? Because the reason why I watched the video, right, of people reviewing weird tech, right, and stuff, because like I said, with the pandemic going on and stuff like that, not many weird tech fucking companies are producing fucking.
Hang on. Did you just call them weird tech companies?
Yeah, weird tech companies.
It's not weird to them.
Fucking weird for them, but this is weird, man.
The weird tech companies.
I agree with it.
Right. So this automaton, it looks like a Pac-Man. Right, it's a ball on the end of a pick-me-up, like a pick-me-up rubbish.
Grabber.
Thing. Yeah, like a grabber.
It's supposed to look like a quaver.
It's a note.
Yeah,
socks.
a quaver.
Musical note.
Yeah, so, but it looks like a fucking it does look like a fucking pick-me-up thing, look, right? It's got a handle on it. Now, when you rub...
You can pick the rubbish up.
No, it's just... Oh, listen. The ball, where it looks like a Pac-Man, it's got two eyes, looks like a Pac-Man. When you squeeze the ball and rub your fingers down the tuner, it plays a note.
Oh,
the shaft.
Yes, why
did you not call it shaft?
The shaft.
Big jars on the edge of it.
Don't worry, it's the shaft then for you lot, right? The shaft for everyone. Look. When you rub your hand on the shaft,
yeah,
and open the ball's mouth, it plays the notes.
Let's play the songs. Let's play them.
Oh yeah.
Now it's got three different settings. It's got mid, high, and low pitch. So you got low pitch, high pitch, and medium pitch.
Look at that.
So you're telling me I can grab the ball,
so when you grab
stroke the shaft, and it'll make a squealing sound.
It makes a noise, yeah.
Stirring me softly with his words.
Oh my god.
The guy I watched, right? The video I watched, you fucking like this. And it's fucking open the mouth like this.
Wait. You're watching a video of a guy grabbing the ball?
Yeah, grabbing the ball and throwing the shaft, man.
Where was this advert on?
I will send you the link in the group later on, look, right?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
George goes on up socks.
Yeah,
exactly.
He got his own history to watch, so there we go. Anyway, £18 the device is.
18. I'd buy one of those. Yeah, I'm into.
Why?
Have you seen it, John?
I like anything like that.
Oh, Joe, it's really good.
It's a Japanese-made product, so just to let you know, the instructions are all in Japanese. The product is fucking Japanese.
I don't think you need many instruction socks, I gotta be honest.
No, true.
And what's the actual name of it, though? Do you know the name?
It's automaton. It says right at the top, look.
Oh, yeah.
See, look, and you can pick rubbish up with it.
What?
I'm out. I don't.
Why?
She's don't appeal to me, but she's not for me.
It's got that, do you know...
Can you imagine a music band with one of these? That's what I just want to see. There's a guy there grabbing a ball and just fucking rubbing the shaft buds and fucking playing tunes, man.
I do you know what the instrument's called? Do you know that air instrument where you run your hand through the air and it's got that...
Sheldon played one. Sheldon played one in Big Bang Theory.
That's the one.
Oh, what's that called?
I can't remember the name, but it sounds like that. The one I watched anyway.
Yeah, it's that sort of song.
I was watching these videos to see if I could pick up or complain about something, because that's what I like to do. And I couldn't. I mean, I think it's probably the first time I thought, this is really good. It's absolutely useless and pointless, but really good.
Stuff like a theremin. That's what they call it. Theremin. Theremin. Yeah. 1919 it was invented. I'd buy that thing, that automaton.
I'm out. Move on, Andrew, move on.
Next one is called Nano Tips.
Right.
So I'll show the product, look, so everyone on the YouTube can see, look.
It's a glove with a fucking weird fingertip.
Right. So what Nano Tips does is
Actually, it's not. It's not a glove.
Right. It is a glove.
I didn't tell you.
It is a glove. So
It's a liquid solution. It's not a glove. It's
Right.
a solution.
yes. Right. Listen. So when you're wearing gloves, etc., and you want to use your smart devices, touchscreen devices like your tablet or your smart, with the gloves, you can't technically rub the touchscreen or use your phone with gloves on. What this Nano Tips does, it gives you the solution to put onto the tips of your gloves, and it allows you to use your touchscreen device when you're working with gloves on.
It imitates skin.
So it imitates nanotechnology. It says nanotechnology. That's what it's saying.
You pour the solution on, you let it dry.
Yeah, and then it
then
allows you use your device. Now
So
you
you
can
can
use
put
it up.
any gloves. Any gloves.
The bottle to sell any gloves. You can have fucking the guy. Like I said, the video I watched, the guy used gardening gloves and literally it was black. And he put it there. He tried it with a finger without it. Did not work. Put it with a nano and it worked straight away for him.
He tried it with a
How
finger.
much?
He
How
tried
much?
it with a finger and it didn't work.
No, I tried it with like the glove
He
without
put
the
a bit of
nano.
lube on it and it went straight on.
No, like the glove
How
without
much?
the nano. So up to 30 applicants in the bottles, you can apply it 30 times to any gloves, and it's £9 a bottle.
How long does it last? Like on the
until
one
it rubs
glove?
off.
It depends on the use of the glove. So
Yeah.
it depends what kind of job you're using and what kind of glove it is as well.
I'm sure
For me,
gloves that you can use on touchscreen for cheap.
Yeah.
You can, but what it's saying is now you can put this onto any glove you want.
Any gloves you want. Instead of just buying a specific pair we got like the touch stuff on, you can put any gloves.
Well,
latex gloves. Any
I'm
gloves.
out. Right? And I'll tell you why I'm out. If I'm outside and it's fucking nippy and cold, my phone's in my pocket, I'll go on my phone if I need to when I get to Steve's or whatever. Right?
He's lying.
If I need to go on my phone, right, I'll do this, right? I'll go glove off.
Phone on the floor.
Done. I don't see the point. I generally just
I use the tip of my nose. I honestly, I do. Just to type, like, not to type or anything, but just the phone, like. It's easy.
I'm out. I don't see the point. If you're outside and you're working in cold environments, you wear gloves, and then fair enough. But me personally, I just don't go on my phone if I'm out.
Doesn't go out.
I think if I had a pair of gloves that I loved, and I go, oh, I wish these gloves were like whatever that is. It's like current, isn't it? As long as it carries current. I would maybe consider it, but I haven't got any gloves that I think, oh, I love these so much. I wish I could use on my phone.
And that's another thing. I don't wear gloves. I never ever wear gloves. I can't. It's just
Morgan, do you know if you was to pass your motorcycling test and you had a pair of motorcycling gloves on?
Yeah.
Yeah? You don't really tend to get gloves with touchscreen abilities, yeah?
I think mine can. I haven't got
yeah, but he's not going to want to be on the motorbike and go la 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 while he's driving his motorbike, ain't he? Is he?
That's what I mean.
Stop!
Not your prat.
If I had like
take your fucking gloves off.
Like
it takes 30
ones,
seconds. Sorry, Mom.
I'm sure like fabric ones are fine. I've got some normal gloves.
Yeah, some do work on touchscreens.
Yeah, it's something to do with the current. It's the fabric can carry a current or something. But if like I said, and if I had a pair of bike gloves that were really good, and I was like, these are my favorite gloves, but they don't use that touchscreen, then maybe I'd consider buying it. And I'm talking like gloves, £200 or something, really expensive gloves. I wouldn't buy it.
So, Steve,
I don't own a pair of £200 gloves, so I was just like, fuck it.
But I've got to be honest, right? Like I said, I'm struggling with this one because, I never wear gloves. I don't wear gloves. I like the cold. It doesn't bother me. But the more I looked at these, and I was trying to make an argument for it, the pros and cons. But it's a clever idea.
Yeah,
it is a clever idea. It's not for me, but if I knew someone who's buying a motorbike, maybe I'd buy him better £200 gloves. But I'm not.
You're not out.
I'm out for myself, but it's a clever idea.
Mugs?
Yeah, same. I'm out unless I had like a pair of gloves that were worth a lot of money and couldn't do it, and then I was like, right, I'd pick that up. It's kind of like how you buy that spray stuff to go on your shoes to make them waterproof. It's like if they're really good shoes, yeah, I'd consider buying it. Otherwise, I wouldn't bother.
Oh, well, socks. Next one.
Next one.
Oh, well, socks. I just like the idea of Jared with gloves. So he got your gardening gloves. He don't do gardening. Got his motorcycle bike gloves.
Doesn't do what
He can't ride a push bike, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't trust my roller skates. He's got his surgical gloves. That's probably the only gloves he'd wear for himself.
I do actually wear surgical gloves when I first aid in.
For his suppositories.
No, when I first aid in. So that's over the field rugby, if I'm doing the first aid in, then I will put my gloves on.
So just imagine someone's
you
ringing you and it's in a case of emergency and you got your latex gloves on and your fucking gloves on and you need to answer that phone.
I will.
And you can't use it because you got your gloves on.
You shouldn't be touching it anyway.
Yeah, you shouldn't be touching the kids.
Done. We'll use my nose like Morgan said.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm quite sure that we got him sacked the other couple of shows ago, didn't we?
True. That's true.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'm going to need to do a fucking couple of refresher courses now, I think, with this lockdown.
Next one. This one is I found it quite weird when I read up on it. Right, this is called an anti-snore pillow. All right, so that's
Steve's in.
That's a picture, look.
Now,
what is
uncomfortable as fuck.
Yeah. So what it is, right? It's made by health professionals, and each angle is carefully designed to give your cervical vertebrae. Vertebra, sorry, vertebra, not vertebrae.
No,
vertebra.
the word before that.
What? Cervical.
What is it?
Right, CERVICAL.
Cervical.
Cervical vertebrae or vertebra. The most comfortable and relaxing curve. That's what.
That does not look comfortable and relaxing.
Now, what this device does, right? Yeah. So what this device does when it detects a snore, there's 4 airbags which then lifts your. Just right. It's not like proper airbags, Steve. It's not like fucking it goes off like that. Right? It lifts your head up, so it stops you from snoring. That's what it's saying, and gives you a cervical. Here we go.
Cervical.
Yeah, cervical vertebra, a comfortable and relaxing curve.
You know, right? We had Ole gone last week. Right? He can speak better English than him.
This thing looks to me like it makes you so fucking uncomfortable. You wake up and stop fucking snoring. That looks awful. Like, imagine that thing. You're sleeping and then you start snoring and then it moves your neck up while you're sleeping, like crooked. Like, you're gonna go. Oh, fuck's sake! Wake up.
So will it make you turn over because your comfort's gone? For me, I go the wife. My wife does that for me.
Is that the idea?
And that's free.
It has a memory foam pillow.
It's supposed to make you uncomfortable, so you turn and stop snoring.
Yeah.
Well, it's got airbags.
Memory foam pillow.
I don't think it'll go far.
It's got a backwards sleeping area and a side sleeping area, in fact, so you can sleep on the side as well. When sleeping on a normal pillow, the neck is at the same height when sleeping sideways as sleeping on the back. This is actually fairly harmful to your cervical spine.
Cervical!
So I said cervical spine. The pillow is
the C, not an S.
cervical spine.
So fucking uncomfortable.
Right? This pillow is specially designed in different areas just to protect the cervical spine. When you get up, your neck is no longer painful. That's what it's saying as well.
Takes it all away, Morgan.
It looks about a foot thick.
Well, that's what the airbags. That's what the airbags one about is.
Morgan, what are you talking about now? What looks like?
It does not. Listen, like I agree with Morgan.
It does. The picture.
It does look like
high.
Look how high his head, like his neck is, or his fucking head is.
It looks like he's lying like that up against a fucking pillow. Look at him. You wouldn't sleep like that. You'd sleep like this. Not like that. Fucking wake up with a crook neck.
That does look terrible, boys. It looks awful.
Just be like that all day. Oh yeah, my snoring stopped though.
He does. Yeah. Well, actually, right. I thought he was laying on his back on that picture. He's not.
No, he's not.
He's laying on his side.
He's like on his side with his neck up. Like
what kind of fucking position is that, boys?
Well, I can tell you something, right? This has got a 4.5 star rating on Amazon.
Fuck me.
And it's 30 quid for the 30 quid for the pillow.
I'm out.
You know these stars on Amazon? Aren't they normally for things that just delivered really soon? Turned up?
No. I trust the stars on Amazon, to be honest, because I read the comments on stuff I buy, and I'd usually look at the star rating and then look at the comments, and then because then people will say what's wrong.
But you always get negative, don't you? You always
you
get
do.
negative.
But that's the good thing is because it's an average, you can see that
right?
a few people complain. See what
one
they
of the
complain
comments,
about.
right, was I'm a great fan of memory foam. This is my third pillow. I found it interesting to read about bamboo charcoal memory foam. It has some interesting benefits, but I am not sure about the benefits that are stated in the product advert. Relieve tension, stress, and anxiety by balancing. With all those...
What? By what?
By balancing.
Balancing.
Yeah, it's just where your head is, it's like moving, isn't it? Balancing with all those positive ions released by the electronics. That is hilarious to me. However, bamboo memory foam generally provides a cooler sleeping service and similarly breathes better. The pillow is almost 2 kilograms in weight, heavier than my other 2 kilograms in weight, heavier than its other pillows, and the foam can be easily bent, which is great for traveling. But I have no consider if I carry a 2 kilogram pillow. So that's one of the comments.
I'm out in case there's a pillow fight.
Are you out, Morgs?
Nah, I'm out.
I tell you what I noticed as well, like when you go into like the Play Store apps, yeah, and they have the star ratings, and almost all of them are like late 3s or early 4s, yeah, almost all of them, right? But so you're thinking, oh, not too bad. But if you read up on all their comments, yeah, shit, this is.
Yep.
Sometimes it works if you want to. Well, what are you rating them for then? Why is it down?
You always get people like I know you fucking vote negative. You just always will, like.
You're right, Joe. Normally, if you go 4 people, there's always a negative one there.
But next week is going to be weird kitchen gadgets, and it's going to be fucking 4 of them. I got them all lined up.
You could have spent that time getting next week's work and doing your homework for this bloody week.
I will I will do my homework. So actually, after this podcast, right, I will sit down, go on my Google, and type in, name me 5 parts of a horse.
That is no homework. That is no homework. Would be memorizing. Not just writing, Google it, not writing, reading from Google.
Wasn't there names of a horse's body or something?
Yeah.
Yes, we want you to know. What it is.
I know what it is. I will know. I write them down and then I know what they are.
And he's still gonna read them from a piece of paper.
Fucking right now.
Hey, lads.
There'll be questions.
You know, this week we've had a bit of debate of whether I should continue Myths, Tales and Legends or not.
We do, the listeners don't. The listeners don't, but we do. Go on.
Yeah, you were talking to me, dick. Well, I said, I'm not doing it, and I was like, we might as well carry on. But anyway, I did pull something out of the hat after, something that interested me, actually. So, we're gamers, right? Me, Morgan, and Soxy gamers. Steve, you're an old-time gamer, yeah?
Yeah.
But you know what Pokemon is. We all know what Pokemon is?
Yeah.
Well,
you got to be the very best, bud. That's all I'm gonna say.
So I'll read now, right? So Pokemon is, by the way, these are my words. I wrote them down myself.
It's my words. I wrote this.
Fuck off.
Well, I'm just saying I'm not putting this off. You're reading straight from Google, like. Anyway, Pokemon has always been known for its cheery, happy, amazing story, background, and gameplay. Until that is the Lavender Town syndrome. Lavender Town was a creepy town in the Pokemon Red and Blue video games. Stylized as an haunted location, it's home to a large Japanese-style graveyard, the Pokemon Tower, which is filled with hundreds of deceased Pokemon. In 1996, it was said that hundreds of children became depressed from playing this part of the game, and some even committed suicide. This was due to the ominous, creepy tune that played throughout the town. Others were said to suffer with extreme headaches, nosebleeds, and strong personality changes, and even seizures. The music, composed by, I'm going to butcher this, the Junichi Masuda, combined sharp, chiptune sounds with a cavalcade of jarring chords to create an eerie atmosphere.
Well, can we find that and put that at the end?
I was just thinking, I wonder if I can find it, but it's the outro.
Yeah. It is said Nintendo removed the music for future releases. the music was re-released in 2017 for a special Halloween event. Lavender Town is a standout location in the original Pokemon games, as it is one of the few locations in the franchise that deals with the fact that the cute and cuddly Pokemon could actually die. So that's just a bit of backstory, that is, right? That's not the only time I've viewed this. I've actually listened to the music, and it is quite... bless me. It is quite... well, it's out of tone for Pokemon, put it that way. It's very out of... I can see how people would think, fuck me, this is a bit depressing. But by all account, I read that as well, that... Do you know what binaural beats are?
No.
Right. Binaural beat is something that can actually help, how can I explain? Sort of reconfigure the brain. I know that sounds weird, but you'll have to look it up, right? So, for instance, it can help with depression, it can help with anxiety, and it just sort of helps with brain waves and stuff like that. And this music tone, I've got that, is supposed to have some certain binaural beats. Binaural beats is usually, kind of, a binaural beat is a beat that's in a music which you can't really hear, but not subconscious, what would it be? Where subliminally you can hear it, yeah. And by all accounts, this tune have actually got some crazy binaural beats, which could actually make people depressed when listening to it.
I just searched for it, right, on Google, Jal.
Reconfiguring the brain, like.
The fourth video literally says a warning, like, a warning. This video is potentially dangerous.
I wouldn't go as far as say it was dangerous, but you're going to have to... Like, when I was suffering with anxiety, well, I still suffer now, but I used to see CPN, and she was like, look, I would try binaural beats. She said, it doesn't work for everyone, and sometimes it can actually give you the reverse effect. It can actually make it worse, like, but a majority of the time it actually helps. So she gave me an app, and I downloaded this app, and I actually put my headphones on, and it was in the night, and I fell asleep by listening to binaural beats. And I swear to God, I had the most vivid fucking nightmares I've ever had in my entire life. And I said then, I'm never ever doing that again in my life. Like, it was fucking creepy. It was really creepy.
So what kind of tunes are they?
The ones I was listening to...
Sing one for me.
You can't. The one I was listening to was kind of like static. It's just like a static, kind of like you know the sleep app you use, Steve?
Yeah, the white noise and all that.
Yeah,
white noise, brown noise, pink noise.
Yeah, it's just that essentially, which is the binaural beat in the background. So
it's essentially mood changes then, yeah.
Mood changes, yeah, and they say it's more creepypasta than anything, but I've looked into it, and they say they have actually analysed the music from the town, and it does contain binaural beats, which I was thinking, fuck me, like.
Why would you put it into a kid's game?
One, it's not a kid's game, right? It's a family game.
It's a kid's game, right?
No, it's not. No, it's fucking not.
Look, I'm not judging you. If Daddy wants to play, Daddy can play. I'm just saying it's a kid's game.
It's not a kid's game. It's not a kid's game. More, it's a kid's game, but...
How many adults out there, like with a Nintendo DS or with a smartphone, playing Pokemon Go or playing Pokemon?
Don't stick up for yourself.
No, I'm saying
other people got to stick up for you. You can't stick up for yourself.
I think more adults play Pokemon these days now because it's more nostalgic.
Let's
kids are into it as much.
Let's how many downloads it is, right, on Pokemon Go, right? Currently, right, on App Store, right, on iOS. No, I'm just checking so many fucking people have downloaded it, because it says say family sharing on it.
Yeah, with your brothers and your sisters and your kids. Look, I'm not judging you. You enjoy yourself. Smash one out. Go on. I mean, games.
It says 9+ on the game as well. It says 9+.
Sounds like a great game to me, Socks.
42,000 ratings and over fucking 6.7 million downloads.
What was first? The game was first, wasn't it? And then the anime.
Don't know.
No, I don't know actually.
I'd go for anime myself. It was probably manga first, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Which is anime. Manga is the book. Anime is the cartoon.
Yeah, it's cartoon.
So that's what I'm saying. Comic, then cartoon.
Yeah. Okay, I'm doing for 6 feet, Jared.
Morgan on me.
Morgan.
Morgan, sorry.
I think it was the game. I'm sure it's. But anyway, my point was the music from the game was.
The franchise began Pokemon Red and Green, later released outside of Japan as Pokemon Red and Blue, a pair of video games for the original Game Boy held system that was developed by Game Freak and published by Nintendo in February 1996.
And then, so that when the anime came out, so 96 was the game.
96 for the game. I get the anime now. I want
97 for the animated series.
97.
So it was a year later, and I'm pretty sure most of the music from the series came from the game. So it was good music, like, you know, it was proper, well written music. But yeah, it's strange that they put, but it can be, you know, it can be sort of accidental as well, can't it? Like I don't think it led to nosebleeds and stuff. Maybe, I don't know. But I can see the depression, you know.
Yeah, I can see the feeling of being down, and I can't see nosebleeds. Seizures maybe, but that's a video game. Video games can cause seizures.
Well, remember Pokemon caused seizures in Japan? The Polygon episode when it was fucking red and blue. No, it was red and blue flashing lights.
Yeah.
And it was fucking causing seizures all over the place. And they had to ban it, like.
Bart Simpson told me.
Yeah, that's like Japanese changing robots or whatever it goes.
Yes, he did. Oh well, but anyway, that's it for Mysteries and Legends, lads. It was a short one this week. I do apologise.
That's good. Enjoy that.
It's brought out the discussion anyway.
Talking about dreams, anyway. I watched Inception.
Talking about dreams, did I miss something?
You just on about going back to what Jared was saying about the vivid dreams.
Oh, about this dreamer, yeah.
I watched Inception the other night. First time I've ever watched it, like, and I was talking to my girlfriend, and I was like, "Oh, look," you know, I was explaining it to her, and then she said, "Oh, I used to have dreams like all the time." I said, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "Yeah, I could, you know, do what I wanted in my dreams, fly around and."
Some people can, yeah, they could actually train yourself to do it.
Yeah, and obviously it's lucid dreaming. And I had one, and I said to her, "Well, I've had one in my life. I've never had more." And it was the fucking weirdest thing I've ever had. Like, it was like I could fly around, and it was kind of like an out-of-body experience at first because I knew I was sleeping. It was really weird. It was like I was in my dream, and I was.
You knew you was dreaming.
Yeah, I was like, I know I'm falling asleep, but I'm still thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh, I must be lucid dreaming." And then I just did the things I read, and you can try and fly. If you spin around, you'll change location. It was so fucking weird. But I kept getting chased by people, and I couldn't get away from them, whatever I did. It was like it was still partly unconscious.
Kind of in control, kind of not.
Yeah, exactly.
You could actually...
Weird.
Why DiCaprio was in there, I don't know, but I have that kind of same.
You could actually train yourself to lucid dream. You can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't actually.
Well, that's what I was going to bring up. Sorry, that's what triggered what I just said. But when you said you had really weird, vivid dreams, years ago when I first read about lucid dreaming, I tried it. And one of the things it said about looking in the mirror, and I couldn't control the dream, but I remember dreaming about looking in the mirror. And I remember it just fucking turned to a nightmare. It was horrible. Like, really, really freaky stuff started happening, and that was it. And I didn't try it for years, and then one just happened naturally. It's really fucking weird.
Didn't try it for years, why would you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right, on that note, lads, I think we should move on. Everyone's favourite segment. Well, I'm hoping anyway. We haven't got
new favourite.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Why socks he sanitising his hands all the time?
I don't know.
Ready.
Get ready, man.
I'm sweaty, is it? Go on, sing along, baby. Clear that throat.
You have a question? He's got the answer for you. You got a problem? He will
solve it in two.
Why don't you come along? Why don't you come along? Why don't you come along and ask Drew?
And he clapped himself as well.
So the only man I know who got two jingles about him.
Does he know it? Probably not. Will he
No, but
get
you know
it?
it now.
He
You know
got
it
the
now.
shot.
You've been
You know that. You're the Renaissance man
That's
now.
it, but that's it. That's it.
You evolved.
Oh, what we got this week?
I got a feeling he sings this to himself.
In my dreams. In my dreams.
That's a lullaby.
In my dreams.
Do I know it?
In my dreams. Come on,
He never gets to.
Andrew, why do you keep moisturising your hands every 3 minutes?
because of this.
What is it?
What are you doing below?
I'm not doing anything below.
Right,
What is that, Andrew? What is that you're using?
My face jar.
You know moisturising.
So what's that to do with moisturising?
Yeah, he's not
No,
moisturising. He's rubbing vape juice in his hands. He is.
Oh.
It's the communal vape it is.
It's like aftershave to him these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Talks, I'm a bit nervous this week myself, alright? I do feel like this week they are the big questions.
Come on, eh?
Right?
Throw him at the Renaissance man.
I'm scared, right? So he's calling himself in the third.
Ask the Renaissance man. I grant you.
No, boys, I have a feeling we should throw out a disclaimer as well. I don't know why, but we should actually check one out there. Andrew is not the professional. All advice given is from his own.
use at your own risk.
Yep.
Andrew's answers does not reflect the opinions of all the other cast members.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got our own and we will tell him. Right, Socks. I'm a bit nervous this, right? As we all know, you are the resident theologian, yeah? Yeah?
Come on.
Just say yeah, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, go on.
This is from HH, who's from GG, right? That's all I got. Why? Well, we have touched on this before, right? Why does Adam and Eve have belly buttons?
Why did they have belly buttons?
As the resident bibliography is not even fucking right. Bible reader, go on, go for that.
Yeah.
Why does Adam and Eve have belly buttons?
Can I answer that fucking...
Any way you want, mate. Any way you want.
I have not got a clue why they got belly buttons.
What's your opinion, though?
What's my opinion? Everyone's got belly buttons, isn't it? They got innies or outies. That's what fucking everyone fucking, as they call them, isn't it?
Yeah, but what causes a belly button?
Did Adam and Eve have innies or outies?
Is it an umbilical cord?
Right. So Adam and Eve were created by God.
That's correct.
So they weren't born.
No.
Whoa!
What?
Eve was created by Adam. Made from, sorry.
Adam's
Made
rib,
from
that's right.
Adam's rib.
That's right, yeah. God stocks, so use your head now. So why did they got belly buttons?
I'm not got a clue. I don't know why they got belly buttons.
Have we got like an idea, though?
Nah.
No.
Just make them look like
God.
fucking normal humans. That's why fucking
Every human. There's only two there.
every human now has got a fucking belly button. That's why fucking God probably created belly buttons to create belly buttons.
So God got a belly
That's
button.
why he created belly buttons to create belly buttons. That's what you just said.
God created belly buttons. So
Andrew, were you saying he was getting the rest of them ready?
spot on.
That's an absolutely good answer. That's okay.
Can I answer for Andrew? And I got a much better answer that he should have given.
Go on.
God.
It's just depicted in paintings, Andrew. They don't actually reflect the real thing. That's all you could have said, but that's all you had to say.
Oh, it's in the Bible, mate.
Yeah, true.
They don't,
You don't even know whether it's in the Bible, post-Bible, or pre-Bible half a
they don't mention Adam and Eve having belly buttons in the Bible, Steve.
I have no idea.
I wouldn't know either. I was just asking.
Did they, Andrew?
No.
See?
I'm not checking that. I'm not doing a restriction for that. I'm not. All right, then. There you are, HH. Here's your answer. I ain't got a clue.
What answer? You didn't have a fucking answer.
That's the answer. I ain't got a clue.
Just because I am.
I ain't got a clue. Like I said,
Well, the answer is...
the reason why God give them belly buttons is ready for the rest of the fucking human race.
There you are. Makes sense to me.
No worries.
Dear Drew, as the tech guy, can you please explain to me what a polygraph machine is, and that's from NH.
The polygraph machine. So they use these on fucking like most TV shows, don't they? When they fucking lie. So there's a lying machine. If you tell a lie, it spikes on the machine.
Well, it detects lies.
It's a lying machine.
It tells you if you're lying or not.
It's a lying machine.
So
Well, it is a machine that tells you if you're lying or not. So it's a lying machine. It's called a
it
polygraph.
detects, like,
Say that again.
it detects if you're lying.
That's correct. Yeah. So if you're
Fucking hell.
telling a lie, it fucking spikes.
Ah,
It's a lying machine.
why do they call it a lie detector?
Ever.
What?
Polygraph
Why
sounds
don't they
better.
just call it a lie detector?
Polygraph sounds better, doesn't it?
That's a lying machine. Oh, boys, I want on a t-shirt. It's a lying machine.
It's a lying machine.
Socks, how does it work though?
How does it work? So it's either connected to either your fingers or like the pulse
Or your nipples?
or whatever it is connected to, and it normally reads your pulse. So if you are lying, your pulse in rates or goes higher, and if you're telling the truth, your pulse normally stays calm, and then it reads your like a heart rate or your pulse. And if
Doesn't it check other things as well? Doesn't it read other stuff?
I think so.
You can read fucking numerous things. Again, you can read your pulse.
Yeah, go on.
You can read if you are telling the truth or lying.
Go on.
Yeah, they got that one.
What's in the name?
So that's only two I know.
So as
You said
well
one.
as,
You didn't say two. You said one.
so as
I
well
said
as
two.
telling if you're lying.
What? What is it?
I said read your pulse.
What two?
I said read your pulse, and it tells you if you're telling the truth or lying.
He's right. He's right.
Oh, fuck me.
I love someone having a lie detector test and I'm going, oh, what's my blood pressure, by the way? Says we're going to the docks tomorrow.
How does it know, Socks? How does it know whether that pulse is right or wrong?
It's where the spike is. Like if there's a higher
Yeah,
spike,
but
it marks. All I'm saying, right? I'm going to some TV shows like fucking Jerry Springer and fucking
CSI, James Bond.
Jerry Springer.
and it, like where it spikes, it marks the spike. So when if you tell the truth, it asks you like, "What's your name?" First of all, that's what's your name, and you say your name, and it goes by that spike. So what's your age? Blah. Where you come from? Blah. So it marks the spikes, and then if you tell a lie, the spikes go higher. So they mark where the spikes are. So that tells you if you are lying or telling the truth.
And what do they call that? Baseline?
What do they call the baseline?
That's what they call the baseline, yeah?
Well, yeah, technically. Baseline is flat. You got a flat base. Flat. When you die, it's a flat fucking line. When your heart is fucking beeps. So there we go.
I'm lying.
So, why don't you use these in court?
I can't answer.
You can.
You can.
Okay.
Hang on, sorry. In court, they fucking swear by oath. They swear on the Bible. So if you tell the truth and fucking blah, that's the only way I'm saying. I don't know
Swear
what.
to God.
That's the only
On
reason.
this Bible,
Didn't do it.
the lying detector.
I'm telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. That's what they say.
I can't breathe.
They put their hand on the Bible and say, that's what I'm saying. Most courts do that, don't they? Come on. So there we go. So
I can see it. Boys, I can see it now. We don't need a lie detector. We have the Bible. Oh, God. Tell him what you done, boys. Tell him anyway.
Tell
Tell him why they can't use it in court, please.
It's not 100% accurate. It's
Oh, they
always
know, yeah. And there's something like 92% or something.
in fact, Jared, he's right. It is a lying detector.
Here,
lying
bring on
machine.
the Bible. Oh,
I
God.
think
move on.
Andy,
it's strange how it works on it because it is based on body, like, you know.
it's based on like oxygen, perspiration, fucking pulse, heart rate.
It's
I
heart rate, pulse, and perspiration, yeah. Pretty much.
I understand how they like ask you the base questions, your name and stuff, your age, whatever, to make sure it's working. But Yeah, so fucking dodgy, man.
It's dodgy. But they asked me my name, right? Say Jared. They tell me I was lying to be sweating so much. You know what? Fucking hell.
Nerves and everything.
Hey, no, you're missing the point now. Right? No fairness to Andrew, yeah. You ask Socky a question, he starts to sweat straight away.
I can see it now, boys, right? I'm coming in now, 3 o'clock in the morning, on off from the fucking piss up, Mrs. there. Where will be? In the pub. I'm going, put the pipe away! Put the pipe away!
Don't make me sweat on it.
Don't make me sweat on the moment, please.
So sorry, man.
What else we got?
Ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Dear Drew, my wife.
I love the start, Dear Drew.
I do like that.
So good. Dear Drew.
My wife wants a threesome with a man.
Ooh.
I am unsure because it's her brother. What should I do? And I will say, right,
Like
for
fuck.
me, I would go.
Fuck.
I would have gone anonymous there, right? He's
go
written it down as a DB.
Oh, we know what that is straight away. Okay, no point. Tell fucking DB to get the fucking grip. If he wants fucking better fucking questions to answer, then fuck off. You're not gonna have a fucking threesome with your boyfriend and your own brother. No, like fuck. See you later. Let's move on to the next one.
Who's the new brother? Who's the new brother?
Her brother is... Yeah, move on.
Yeah,
Move on. Move on. They're like going back to these fucking first cousin fucking marriages and fucking thing. Move on.
Hey, they know my bloody questions.
I don't care. Move on.
DBs.
Move on.
Hey, but you gotta give a proper answer, man. You don't see Dear Audrey
There we
saying
go. Ready. Use my answer jar. Get the fucking grip. Give me some better fucking questions to answer, you fucking dick. There we go.
He fucking told you.
You fucking sick motherfucker. That's what I'm saying right now. Screw my language.
Sick
Bastards!
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So I feel like we're becoming the placard show. So, to DB, at the moment, we haven't got a clear, precise answer for you. Oh my God, he's going. Dirty boy, is that what it says?
Bastard.
Dirty bastard.
Oh, boys, I'm sweating.
Move on, Steve. I put this down.
Right. Dear Drew. There we go. Dear Drew, what come first? The chicken or the egg? And that's signed the Colonel.
The Colonel. I love it.
It's not the Colonel. I just wanted to say that.
For me, and this is my honest fucking answer, but I say the egg come first. I say the egg come first because there wouldn't be no chicken if it weren't for the egg.
But it wouldn't be no egg if it wasn't for the chicken.
That's correct, but
the chicken. What's the chicken?
That's correct.
But something got to be performed or made an egg to fucking make that animal. So
what made the egg?
Which one's first then?
Again, you can't answer that answer. You can't answer that fucking question without fucking going into fucking detail. I'm just saying an egg come first before.
I want detail.
I'm just saying an egg come first to make the animal. So it's got someone's fucking got to made that egg to create that animal.
So
even if someone's fucking put a chick and a fucking hen fucking together and then made a fucking egg and it's a chicken. There we go.
Chick and a hen.
There we go. That's all I'm saying.
The chick hen was first.
Chicken, right.
He couldn't pick any perfect words, could he?
The chick hen came first.
Chicken, but
the egg came first from the chick and the hen.
That's all I'm saying is fucking an egg.
Hey, I'm doing your part right by saying egg, because come on, the egg did come first. But just do the egg.
With if you believe in evolution, the egg, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously we know birds came from dinosaurs. So
yep.
At some point, well, that's a point actually, because the dinosaurs got wiped out, but obviously the ones that survived, then I guess, eventually evolved into a chicken.
Yeah. or devolved, dog.
Or devolved.
Yeah, devolved.
So. Well, they go, yeah, so they must be pretty good. You're still
There we are,
around.
Mr. Sanders. Mr. Sanders, I hope you got your answer there.
Come on.
Right, Socks.
How many
so,
more, Steve? How many more?
I'm not sure, Socks. I'll just check. There's about 3 or 4, but I don't know how many.
Come on. Bring them on.
Dear Drew. I like this one. Dear Drew. Seeing as Jared is supposed to be dressing up as a woman,
Yep.
I'd like to know what you would do if you were the opposite sex for one day. And that's from English Sue. That's not a proper name, but I've now changed it to English Sue.
I know what it is. Cheers, Sue.
I like that question.
Know what it is. First thing I'll do is go like this.
You can do that now, Socks.
Nice fucking.
I know.
I have a nice set of boobs on. Nice set. Not a fucking small set. A nice set of fucking boobs. Feel them.
He's smashing them out.
Give me that.
Socks.
Go on.
You can feel your missus boobs if you want.
That's true. They're big enough. I give you that, but I feel I'm every night anyway, so don't worry about it. There we go. Let's fucking let's not talk about my fucking sex life.
That's a disclaimer there right now.
There we fucking go, alright? There we fucking go. Alright, there we go. I go to a pub, have a nice fucking glass of wine, and I'm trying to
For the lady.
I'm trying to pull.
Well, have a glass of wine.
What do you want to pull for? What do you want to pull
Go on the pull, but go on the pull to find a nice fucking looking guy, but and then fucking. There we go.
He wants the cock.
So you'd still want a guy, like.
Yeah, still
Socks,
fucking, even though I'm
you can
a
do that
female
now.
for one day. Female, fuck yeah. So I'm a male. I'll go on fucking female. If I'm a female, I'll go for the male. There we go.
Right?
I'm not gonna go female. I'm gonna go straight for a male.
So you want to see what it's like to have a penis up your vag?
What's his name?
Male and male sex is in the fucking arse, isn't it? So you're not gonna fucking, as a female, you're gonna feel a fucking penis up your vag, as you said, Jack. Spot on.
But wouldn't you feel gay? Because you still your brain. You just got a female body.
Yeah, yo, you didn't say my brain. You said a female for one day. So there we go.
Yeah, so you're female for one day.
So I'm a female for one day, and I'm gonna go out, like I said to you, fucking have a nice fucking feel down below as well, and then fucking go out on the pull, find a good looking fucking bloke, and get fucked.
He's gonna get fucked.
Spot on. Oh, that's my honest answer, and I'm fucking saying it. There we go.
Right, I got this.
Socks,
I got this.
Socks, no,
Right, you're a woman, right?
Just Soxy, you dirty girl.
Good.
I got an answer. I got a question, right? So you're gonna be having sex with another man if you're a woman, yeah?
Yeah.
So you'd be doing all the foreplay and everything. So why can't you do that foreplay with a man now then?
Right, because I'm a male. I'm not fucking gay. I'm straight.
But you're still you. So that technically still make you gay.
No, it won't, because I'm a female for the day. I'm not a male.
But you're still you.
I'm not, right, I'm a female, not a male. If I was a female, I'll go out.
Andrew. You still got your own brain and personality and thoughts.
Right, if Steve said that, Steve said that from the beginning, then my answer would be different. He said if I'm a female for the day, then that's what I do for a female for the day.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Because it'd be a different answer if he said to me, I've got the same brain, the same fucking blah blah blah. It'd be a different answer.
Alright, so Andrew, if you wasn't you, hang on, actually, let's just stop. Let's ask that woman there. We would ask you, Andrew, because it doesn't matter whether you fucking got or not.
So, right, what if
I was a female with the same brain and acting like a male, but a female, my answer would be different.
So what would you
We'll get
answer?
there now. Let's finish this
I
one.
still have a feel, etc. Still have a feel, but I'll put my pajamas on and act like a female and watch fucking rom-coms all day with my feet up, eating chocolates
You
and drinking wine.
sexist.
No, I'm just saying. It's a fuck.
Do you know what? Right? I want to go from you now so far, Socks. Before I say, first question. You know when you've gone down to the pub, like the dirty girl you are, yeah?
Yeah.
No, go now. It's not him.
You know when you've gone down, what kind of bloke do you like? What's your tipper like, you know?
Yeah, what are you waiting for? You got your glass of wine.
Some-
What
what's
kind of
your
guy are
dream?
you waiting
Some
for?
good looking
your
guy.
dream boy?
Good looking guy with fucking pure black hair. Like fucking
Oof.
nice fucking black hair. 6-pack. Gotta be a 6-pack.
Okay.
Gotta be 6-pack. Nothing else.
Quite
Nothing less.
big bulk. some muscle on
Yeah.
it. So you
You're
can
a
able to
big guy, like.
pick me up and that, pick me up.
Something to hold on to.
And then done, bud.
You want him to pick you up.
And there we go.
He's just.
I just got his image now. Tomorrow now, right? He's back to normal now, right? Tomorrow, right? And he's going to look down at himself and he's going to think, Jeremy was massive. You might be upset for the rest of your days, Andrew.
I won't be able to walk for a week.
Thinking, how can I
I won't be able to walk for a week. That's what I'm saying. I won't be able to walk for a week.
Oh my God.
That's brilliant.
Oh.
What's going to be a character playing, Andrew? Hey, big boy.
Yeah, spot on. What's a good-looking guy like you doing in this pub?
Oh.
There we go.
What age? You going for older or younger?
Probably my age, like 30, 31, 35,
Oh, yeah.
30, 35.
You got to think about that then.
No, I don't.
You've got a dream boy up there, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
What are you thinking like?
Lengthwise, what are you thinking? Probably 8 inches, 9 inches, done.
He's going big. He's not going little for his first time. He's going fucking black, boys. No offense, no racism. That's a fucking. That's compliment. He's going black.
Fuck me, we don't fucking condemn sexism. We don't fucking condemn racism either.
Oh, that's a compliment. They got big wiggles.
This disclaimer's going to take half a show next week.
I know, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Steve, next one, but if I die of laughter.
Oh, let me ask you a question then.
You're gone.
Oh,
What would you do if you were a female, boys? Come on then.
I wouldn't get fucked by another man socks for that way.
No.
Right, right. So
I
like
would.
I said, everyone's got their own opinion. Like I said, my answer, your answer. There we go.
Well, I would want to experience the female orgasm, but I would do it using my hands. In a mirror. In my pain.
Feed it that horse.
Andrew, as a lady, I respect your decisions, man.
Or lesbian.
At some point, someone is having a big monster up him. Whoever it ends up being.
I love the fact that he could have went normal, but he went black, boys. He went fucking black.
He ain't going back.
You were big.
Come on then, Steve.
He had his size and he knew it.
Answer the same question that I just said to you. Come on. What would you do if you were a female for one day?
I agree with Jared on one point. I would spend my day on my own, and I would do all the naughty things a naughty girl would do on my own.
What about lesbianisms? Just be a lesbian.
Oh, definitely. Dream come true.
Yeah, Moggs.
I will say I'm a lesbian now.
Yeah, I mean Moggs.
Yeah, same. I mean, yeah. Just spend the night.
Don't pull that face, Mark. Stop pulling the faces.
Well, I'm thinking of Soxy's point. To be fair, he's got a point. If he's got the mind of a woman too, so he would find men attractive.
Yeah, though he's him in his own.
Right, he didn't say, like I said to you, he did not say that from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no offense.
If he said that from the beginning, like I said to you, my answer would be different.
No offense, but if somebody said to me, Jar, if you're a woman for a day, that's the first thing I'd think of is, it'd be me, but in a woman's point. You wouldn't think, I'd be a woman.
It's just me with a wig on, like. It's just me going, I'm a girl. I'm going to go down the pub and have a glass of wine.
This reminds me of a fucking Family Guy episode with fucking and his father.
Steve,
fucking brilliant.
Move on, sir. Move on.
Yes, move on.
I don't want to ask anymore, I gotta be honest. So yeah, Drew.
I like that answer as well, by the way. That was fucking brilliant.
Dear Drew.
Dear Drew, what does SOS mean?
Save our souls.
No.
I'm giving it to him. No, I'm giving it to him. I know it doesn't. It doesn't mean it. I know it doesn't, right? But I'm still giving it to him because now, these days, SOS, everyone knows that save our souls. I give it to you, Andrew.
Now, if you ask the question, if you'd given that question in, I couldn't argue with you. But because I don't like you, I can argue with you. Morgan, what's the answer?
Nothing. It
Morse
means
code.
SOS, Morse code. It's the 3 easiest letters to remember in Morse code.
Correct.
Dot,
To
dot,
make it
dot,
easy, so
dot,
if
dot,
you were,
dot, 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 dot.
if you're, see now they got comments like, you know, if you were adrift, a ship wouldn't get it wrong. It was definitely SOS, yeah.
Mm.
Where's your Morse code going from? To in the
Torch.
dinghy.
Your torch.
Of course, there's course, yeah.
Do,
Good point,
do,
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Wrong.
Good point.
I think that's where it comes from. Or whistle.
Where'd you get your lamp from? Where'd you get your torch from? In the dinghy.
We're not doing Desert Island again, Steve.
As it happened.
Go on, move on. Next question.
Like Andrew.
Isn't it also? Sorry, go back quick.
No,
Isn't it also save our ships as well? Wasn't it that?
It's different law. It's fucking laws for SOS, isn't it?
Yeah. At some point, I remember it being called Save Our Ships. I thought it was like a Navy thing, right? I remember seeing that it was more about the 3 easiest letters than they just.
It is the 3 easiest letters to remember.
When he said save our souls, so we can
Or
give
2
one.
easiest letters, technically.
Yeah. Right, where are we? Oh yeah. Dear Drew, what? See, you know, for the conversations you've already had, right? I feel dirty now, right? Dear Drew, what was your favourite fairy tale growing up?
Favourite fairy tale? Oh.
Yeah, so after the previous conversation, I dread to think where it's going up. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs down the local.
Aye. It's probably going to be Cinderella, but
Cinderella?
What?
Cinderella.
Cinderella was your favourite fairy tale. Why?
Again, I got 2, right? I'm gonna say Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella.
Okay.
Right, Sleeping Beauty. The reason why, like I said, it's beautiful fucking princess fell asleep by eating that fucking apple that the witch gave her, etc.
That was Snow White.
Was it Snow White?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
And then some random guy come and kiss the body and then magically reanimate.
Then it's Snow White, then not fucking Sleeping Beauty. There we
So
go.
he's got 3 now.
Sorry, it's not Snow White. It is not Sleeping Beauty. It's Snow White. There we go. And then Cinderella is all about that fucking magic slipper, but that's all I'm thinking about. It's a magic slipper.
I got a question, Phil.
Magic slipper. There was no magic fucking
That's Beauty and
slipper.
Sorry, Beauty and the Beast. That is sorry.
There's no magic slipper in Beauty and the Beast either.
You think you're on the right tracks? The glass slipper, yeah?
The glass slipper.
Right, I got a question.
Two.
You know, go on.
No, two.
To Soxy. Or to everyone, anyway. I read it the other day. If the slipper was a perfect fit, why did it fall off?
Did it fall off? I don't know.
Yep.
He was rushed
Oh, when he lost it, of course.
When she lost it, she was running up the steps and it fell off. If it was a perfect fit, why would it fall off?
Sox, you can answer this. You've been a girl for the day. Go shoes. Go on.
I don't know. Running probably. She was running back to the fucking court, wasn't she? That's the reason why he fucking fell off, probably.
That's essentially why she's rushing, yeah.
Sweaty feet.
Done it on purpose.
Sweaty feet.
She did it on purpose.
Done it on purpose. That's the answer.
Horribly. There's no way a perfect fitting shoe falls off.
There's few ways to catch a prince, and losing your kit is one of them.
I love the fact that you asked him his favourite fairy tales and he instantly went Disney.
That's fine.
For me, Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah?
Cool as fuck, innit? Shit, people get eaten and shit. That's scary, like.
I remember I had a book actually in primary school and it was real fucking gruesome at the end.
Yeah.
And it showed like the wolf being cut open and shit to pull Red Riding out of his belly. It was fucking mental.
Nice.
You're a creepy man.
Yeah, but if we look at the originals before Disney fucking Disneyfied them, they are fucked up.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, Steve, do you have any more questions?
They were their versions of the 70s adverts warning kids to be careful.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
I think they were pretty gruesome as well.
There you go, the railway tracks.
Yeah.
How many more we got? How many more we got?
One more.
Go on then.
Oh, Dear Drew, and this is from Anonymous, this is right, Dan? Dear Drew, as a new dad of a little girl, at what age do you stop walking around the house in your grubby underwear?
Oh.
Face disgust. Oh.
Until she realises you're wearing fucking grubby underwear, that's where you stop.
But when surely you want to stop before she realises.
True. That's true. I agree with that as well.
And how do you realise?
Until she starts walking, so I say 18 months to 20. So 1 to 2 years old.
I go back to the horses there now. Right?
I'm gonna go.
You're judging these people now, right? Some kids start walking before they win.
Approximately 1 to 2 years old, right? There we go.
1 to 2 years old.
That's what I'm saying.
I just like that pause. I wanted to say something. Just wanted to hold it there, that tension. Why, Socks? Why 1 to 2 years old?
Again, kids at that age have like photographic memory, don't they? Like when they like reading books or like learning. No, wait, why is he laughing for?
It's photographic memory. Photographic memory.
Some kids, when they're learning stuff, they read a book, don't they? And when you read that book like so many times, they know a lot better because of photographic memory. Or for like reading that fucking book so many different times, they got it in their head. They got like pictures in their head, they got fucking numbers in their head, blah blah. So that's what I'm saying. At that age, they probably have got photographic memory. So you can imagine a father walking past with fucking grubby underpants on and fucking shit stains in their fucking pants or fucking piss stains and stuff. They're gonna see that, aren't they? So at that age, that's when you need to stop.
Somebody stop him.
Jared, go, Jared.
Oh wait then, Jared, you're gonna become a father, look, right? In fucking 9 months' time, right? What age are you gonna stop fucking wearing fucking grubby fucking clothes and grubby fucking underpants? Fucking
Never.
spot on.
Can I just go back to the photographic memory bit?
Yeah, please do.
No, we'll just give it to him, boys. Really mad.
No.
Go on, you fucking brought it up, bring it.
Yeah. You want
Do you
to?
think a child has got a photographic memory to take out with them to adulthood?
I have.
What?
That's what I'm fucking saying.
What do you remember from 1 to 2?
Oh, I remember fucking my mother fucking gave me a book with fucking numbers where like fucking there was a snake for number 2, crocodile opened his mouth for number fucking 5.
That's what I remember when you 2, not like a couple of days ago.
Right, what was your mother wearing? What was your mother wearing?
What do you mean? I was concentrating on the book, Jar. I wasn't fucking concentrating on my mother was
Wait! So you said photographic memory.
Right, photographic of the
so
book.
You should know.
I was reading the book. Not if my fucking concentrating on my mother.
You just said you got a photographic memory. Steve, you turn.
I understand where you're coming from, Jar, with photographic memory, but I was concentrating on the book. I mean, like, just looking at my...
So what happened that day? What happened the day after?
He was in bed.
That is not a photographic memory, you fucking moron!
Oh, here we go. You're the fucking moron. Here we go.
Fuck me.
Andrew, kids' minds are like sponges, not photographic.
Yeah.
They soak in a lot. They don't necessarily remember it going into adulthood, or even less. Just to point out, remember.
I have a question anyway. We're past the Drew now anyway, right? So, who built the pyramids? Ooh, silent. I like it.
You're asking Andrew?
I'm asking you all, yeah. Who built the pyramids?
You're not asking me.
I am Steve. Who built the pyramids?
Which ones?
The ones in Egypt. Who built them?
Hebrews.
But who were they?
Jews.
Who was you led to believe they were slaves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were never slaves. I recently found out that slaves did not. They actually. The people who built the pyramids weren't actually slaves. The workers were respected members of society who ate plenty of meat and worked in 3-month shifts. They were even buried next to the tomb after the death.
Yeah, I've read this somewhere as well. It's the Bible in it that calls them slaves.
Yeah.
Moses saves them, like.
Yes, no, I recently found out.
Yeah, I've seen that somewhere. Like they were treated better than slaves would have been.
How did they get the stones that made the pyramids there, John?
They built them from the top to the bottom, didn't they? So then he socks. You start at the top and finish at the bottom.
I knew he was going to bring us up. Brilliant.
Start at the top and work their way down. Best way to build anything.
Jared,
Oh, I don't know where they got that. I have no idea.
there was actually rivers going up to them. They would create rivers to take them up on barges to make the journey short.
That's cool. Right,
The Sphinx is made out of one piece, isn't it? It's one solid piece of sandstone.
So it was carved, is it?
Carved. It's fucking unreal. I was blown away when I saw the Sphinx. It's fucking.
I don't know.
It's huge, like.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's have a little discussion on Last of Us 2, Mox. I've been playing it.
Yeah.
You completed it, so no spoilers, please.
Already.
Lots of spoilers.
Fucking haven't even been out that long, more, haven't it?
Yeah, hard as well, but fucking hard. I am.
I was playing this game yesterday. I won't spoil it for our listeners there. That's so hard to talk about without spoiling it. But a certain event happened in the game, and I messaged Morgan, fuck this game. This fucking game or something like that. And so far, I've played plenty of games in my life, and this is the closest to actually playing a movie that I've ever fucking seen, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's what I thought of the first one too. It was the first time I've ever played a game. I thought, fuck, this is like a film. Like I'm playing a film.
Yeah.
And what I was doing a few months back as well, I was playing a lot of the first Last of Us because I was hyped up for this game. Like, so I was playing it on trying to collect everything, and I noticed when I was like just breezing through, I was skipping all the cutscenes, and that game goes so much shorter.
I never skip cutscenes.
Because the cuts, when I don't usually when I play a game, but because I was just collecting everything. Fifth or sixth playthrough, I know the story. It was so much quicker, and I was thinking that's how much time they put into cutscenes. It's fucking
There's a bit. It's not spoiling it at all, actually. But there's a bit where, for me, I thought it blew me away, and it's so easy to miss. You may have even missed it yourself, Bob. I doubt it. But there's a bit where you can go into a music store.
Yeah.
And you haven't got to go into this music store. You can just drive past it on your horse and carry on. But if you go into this music store, you find a guitar.
Yeah.
And she starts playing the guitar. And it's one of the most bittersweet moments I've ever seen in a video game. And she's singing Take On Me by a-ha.
Oh,
it's a slow version.
And I play that on my guitar, and I was like, oh, fuck, that's the first time I've seen any other sort of record.
Yeah. And I sat there and I was thinking, fuck me, this game is affecting me more than most movies would, And I think it's because of the fact that you played through number one, and you were these characters, and you got to know these characters and love these characters.
Yeah.
And you see the rest of the journey, and you actually care about these characters.
You ain't seen nothing yet. You honestly, you wait till you get further into the game. It's so fucking. They really play with your emotions. They really do, and I can't say anything because of the fucking spoilers.
No spoilers. We have a discussion.
One thing I do want to bring up, it can be considered a spoiler. So if we want to skip this, just in case, but
me? You want me to? I haven't played it.
You were in. It's fine. You gotta listen to it. Whatever happens. I told you to catch up with me, and you didn't. It's not much of a spoiler, but I'll just put it this way: look, you play as another character who's a female.
Yeah.
Right? So at some point in the game, you'll end up when you have played as
Abby
character. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who Abby is. Please don't tell me.
I won't talk anything about it. Only the play.
Tell me. I want to know.
You play as a different character, right? And she's a woman. She's a female. And Ellie, obviously, the other main character, is a female.
Yeah.
But all I want to say is the amount of times I've played games, and it's not sexist or anything like that, but you play, for example, Lara Croft.
Yeah.
She's that thin. She's got big tits.
Yeah.
She's attractive.
Lungs.
She's attractive, yeah. And there's always been some point, even the newer model of her as well in the newer games. And I think, I'm not being sexist or anything, but I reckon I could beat her up, But this new girl, no fucking chance.
She
is fucking ripped. And what I loved about playing as her is that she feels strong, and it's nice to see a female character be fucking ripped, like feel strong, and that she can fucking.
I've got to the point where I can't stand the fucking woman at the moment. I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
But I can't go into any more details. I will get into the gameplay on Mogsby, and I don't know if you're going to agree or disagree. But this is a sequel to The Last of Us 2, right?
Yeah.
Slightly graphically better. They got rid of the shanks, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Have they got rid of them, or have they come back?
They come back.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is something I'll say about RBN.
That always annoys me.
She basically plays as Joel. She's really similar, built, strong, big character, does things differently to Ellie, like. Yeah. So think of that. That's all I'll say really about.
Alright, no worries. But I will say, gameplay-wise, Last of Us 2 is flawless anyway, in his design and gameplay. But if I sat somebody down who haven't played them and said, play 10 minutes of this, and then play 10 minutes of the sequel, the gameplay hasn't changed much at all. You wouldn't actually see the difference between 1 and 2. Does that make sense? The gameplay is the same, but then it's a case of why fix something that's not broken?
Yeah. Well, they improved something that weren't broken. They added prone, which I love.
They did.
You can lie down.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
You can hide in grass, long grass, and crawl. People won't see you. They've added dogs. The dogs have scent. It's fucking.
I haven't seen the dogs yet.
So it's fucking traumatizing when you got to kill a dog.
When you're walking through the grass, you crawl into dog shit as well.
Didn't have that feature.
It's the details for me.
The clickers are still as fucking terrifying as always.
Yeah, there's one new enemy. It's kind of like a bloater. It's called a straggler. Or something like that. It's a big thing, like more sort of like a bloater, like a giant thing that throws acid and stuff. Well, actually explodes into acid.
There's another bit as well when you actually get into a fight. The facial expressions are fucking tremendous.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Get stabbed. You stab somebody and you can see pain on their face. And I'm thinking, fucking hell.
They've really gone fucking brutal with it.
Yeah, like, really brutal. It's fucking. There's a couple of bits where I winced. I literally went, fucking hell.
Yeah. And I've shot someone with a rifle in the shoulder or chest. And they scream like they're like not just and dead. They're like wow. You're like, oh my god.
I play plenty of games where you can actually grab somebody from behind and hold them hostage, and you point the gun at other characters. But then in these other games, the characters just don't give a fuck about the hostage. They just
thing.
On this game, if you manage to grab somebody from behind and put a fit, they actually react and they're like, leave her fucking go, and they won't shoot them. Leave her go, please.
Yeah.
They can't go. And I thought that was fucking good. It's like every NPC. They're not just NPCs anymore.
Yeah.
It's like each NPC has got a personality behind them. I know that sounds weird.
I took the dog out and they screamed the dog's name. And that's just so fucking. They've done it well. Like they really make you. And honestly, like I can't say too much more because you need to finish it. But you get to a certain point in the game where your opinion will just flip, and then you play again, and you'll see it. It fucks with your emotions, because then 1 minute you can't stand people, the next minute
you don't mind them.
You want to save them. Yeah.
It's very, like you said, it's very much like the certain season of Walking Dead with the two factions at the moment.
That's
you got the wolves. And obviously, I don't know the name of fucking the other faction, but it's fucking brilliant.
So you got like with The Walking Dead, the Sanctuary season, there's a lot of two sides to every story sort of thing, you know. So you got the main, and you think, those fucks, you know, I'm gonna get them, and then you see theirs, and then circumstances are different from other sides, and then you. There's a lot into it. It's fucking brilliant.
I'm at the place right now where I want to find Abby, and I want to fucking kill her. Like that's where I am right now. I want to find this fucking woman. and I want to put a bullet up your eyes, like, and that's where I am right now. And I'm really looking forward to it.
There's a question to ask then, Jar, right? Because you downloaded the same thing like I downloaded the PlayStation 2 emulator, yeah?
Yeah.
What classic games you started playing on the PlayStation 2 emulator?
I've only started playing Victorious Boxers at the moment.
What is it?
Victorious Boxers is one of the best boxing games I've ever played. It's
I was up there with Jared. Is probably one of the most hardest boxing games ever. You got no health. You got no health status, no health bar.
It's based on a Japanese anime, a manga it is.
Okay.
And you play as this. It's got a story mode. And you play as like Ippo Makanuchi, I think his name is. But when you're actually boxing, there's no health bar, there's no stamina bar. You got to see your character's stance if he's fucked, and one slide punch could actually knock him out. Like, and it's so. It's one of my favourite boxing games. Now it's still amazing.
I remember the Fight Night games; they were good. Fight Night Round 2 and stuff. Fight Night Round 3. They were EA. They were brilliant. They were really good boxing games.
They don't make boxing games anymore. It's all UFC now.
UFC now.
I've been playing
rugby games. Remember rugby games? They were fucking brilliant. Jonah Lulu rugby.
The new one, said Rugby 20 is good, Mox.
Is it?
Yeah.
Last time I got told that a rugby game was good, and I think it was like Rugby 2016 or something like that.
Yeah, this Rugby 20 is decent.
And it was fucking awful, and I was glad it didn't play it. Like.
Yeah.
What was that sport we watched today? What was it called?
Fuck
Can you imagine that as a game?
That'd be amazing. There's a sport out there. I will find this one. You talk Monkey says I find this fucking sport.
I've been playing through Final Fantasy 7. Like the proper version of fucking Final Fantasy 7. Not a remake one, but like.
Do you like it?
I'm enjoying it, but again, it's fucking going back to the classic games out there. You can't. Like, I know it's a remake version of Final Fantasy 7 out now, but you can't remake them classics. You can. I'm sorry to say, but like even though the graphics are probably better on the remake and the storyline is probably going to be the same, but going back then like to PlayStation 2 to what it is now, PlayStation 5 coming out, like, and playing that Final Fantasy 7 on that. It's not going to be the same, but I've been loving fucking Need for Speed Underground 2. For some reason, that's one of my favourite games.
That's a fucking game. They need to remake that.
I fucking absolutely loved it. And I literally rung my brother, right? And I was playing there. I rung my brother, and he's like, "How the fuck you playing Need for Speed Underground 2?" And I'm emulator. I got fucking everything's all sorted. I'm sitting there, fucking Peugeot 106, fucking kitted right up. Fucking first race, going against on my circuit, make sure the fucking dyno's on the circuit.
So fucking good.
Fucking brilliant, man.
That sport is called Calcio Fiorentino or Florentino.
Calcio Florentino.
Yeah, they play once a year because it's so violent, and they play in Italy, and it's fucking mental. If I'll look at that.
Brilliant.
What do they do?
It's the game that you would want to play instead of football or rugby.
It's
as a kid, honest. It's kind of Australian rules, kind of sort of Jar.
Yeah, it's 27. It's 27 aside, right? Yeah, 27.
Sounds mental already.
Rowers, your middles, and your backs are in goals. There's like 8 people in back. The front rowers will actually fight each other, fist fight, right? Jesus. Kick, fight, proper fighting, fight, and to knock each other down. Because once you hit the floor, you can't get it back until the goal is scored. And then you got a ball. This is like a square pitch, and you got a ball, and the object is get that ball in the back of the net, and the net is fucking as wide as the pitch anyway. That's why you got like 8 goalkeepers. Yeah. You could take them down anyway. There's no rules.
Yeah, dodgeball with fists for the front points. Runners, throwers. It's fucking brilliant.
Jar, send the link over.
It's on Netflix. It's a documentary on Netflix actually, where they cover a couple of sports. Like it's called Home Game, I think it's called the documentary.
That's why it's played once or twice a year, because it's so. You are beating each other up. It's not an accident. You've gone for it.
Yeah,
it's brilliant. And you just see these fights breaking out because you've had a cut full of the book. You sort of hide you up like.
Steve, it brings back memories about the rounders with Jared and Dean. That's what I'm saying.
Have you ever seen the UFC where they dress up as knights?
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's insane too.
They actually have fights with fucking swords and armor.
Sword, mace, shield, whatever, and you beat the shit out of each other. And it's to the knockout sort of thing. It's insane. I think it's Russians or something that could do it. And there's also the 5v5 UFC. Have you seen that?
I have seen that.
Yeah, UFC fighters against
Oh,
five UFC
fighters.
fighters run at each other, start fighting, and then before you know it, one person on that team is down. You've got a gang, so you've got like 3 people beating up one guy until he taps out. Like, it's insane.
So
Mental.
let's go back to where we talked about Last of Us a sec, right? For you, right, these days gaming can tell a great story, right? We all know Steve, when he used to game, he weren't no story, he was just a fucking man running across the screen jumping, right?
There was a story.
Oh,
A simple story.
Man, I forget those goals.
But it was a story.
But what is the best story in any video game you've played?
It's probably Last of Us.
Is that
Last of Us is definitely up there. Next to that, I'd say GTA 5.
I was just about to say GTA.
Nah.
To be honest, any GTA from 3 onwards, I think they're all brilliant stories.
I'd go with back to the first one as well.
You know.
There's a game for me, right, and it's on the Xbox One, I think it's on PlayStation, and it's called Valiant Arts. And it is
I haven't played that.
Whoa,
I know
Valiant Arse.
Arts, you fucking pervert.
Right.
Oh,
Sorry, it's the age thing, sorry.
If you haven't played it and you can play it, I recommend you go out and play it now, boys, right? Because it's the only game that the end made me bawl like a baby. I literally cried.
It's a World War One like scroller, isn't it?
World War One scroller, but it's true story. It's all true. The letters, they're all true, and the story is true. And I bawled my eyes out at the end. Not like fucking. Another game with an amazing story, which sort of made me have goosebumps at the end and brought a tear to my eye, is Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater.
Never played many of the Metal Gear games.
That is a fucking good they got good stories. Long, but Snake Eater's fucking tremendous. It's absolutely tremendous.
Yeah, what is it? Yamamoto, the director.
Hideo Kojima.
Hideo Kojima, sorry, yeah. And
what about you, Andrew? What's your favourite story in the game?
Like I said, it's going like what Morgan said, back to GTA. That's what like most.
I think GTA's good, especially the last one.
Storylines is fucking brilliant. Like
Nah.
Classic wise, or like I saying, like Crash Bandicoot is up there for me for some reason. I don't know why.
The story.
No, but it's not like a story or like when you play Crash Bandicoot, it's like a story for yourself now. Like you're playing the game. You can create your own story with Crash Bandicoot, like the missions you do or fucking the adventures and how you do. You can create your story. You can't. Come on.
You can't.
And there is a story in it. What is the original story? Isn't it like he's making mutant animals from wherever they are?
Me and Morgan's going for Last of Us and fucking Valiant Arts. But this is Speed. This is the equivalent of Speed, a brilliant fucking movie film.
It is. It is a brilliant story.
Red Dead Redemption's up there too, especially the last one, the second one. That was fucking definitely up there. And actually going back to the first one, when John dies at the end, was fucking that hit me as well. Like,
I love the idea. I love the fact. I love the fact, right, that Red Dead Redemption, the first one you played as John, and he died at the end, and you become Jack, his son.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is a prequel, and you play as Arthur
Morgan.
And then about 70% through, something happens to Arthur, and then you become John, and then you're John leading up the first Red Dead, and I thought that was fucking amazing.
Which again, let's go back to fucking me being pissed off Rockstar, why they didn't remake Red Dead Redemption 1 and just add it on to the fucking new game. It would be fucking perfect. Literally just end as John, and then you carry on into the prequel.
Yeah. Come on, we all know what game we want remade, and that's fucking Vice City. We want GTA Vice City remade. That was the best.
It was a good game, but I don't remember the story much. It wasn't memorable to me.
Yeah. It was Scarface. It was essentially Scarface.
It was that.
And it had the best music ever in the game.
It did have the best music.
It did have a good soundtrack.
80s fucking soundtrack. Fucking amazing.
Borderlands is up there for me as well, Jack.
Borderlands. Scarface. It was more like fucking Don Johnson and fucking Miami Vice.
Yeah, but with you're a gangster. You're not a cop. You're a fucking Scarface, Tony Montana style gangster.
It wasn't his name, Tony.
His name was Tony. Yeah.
Tony Mariato.
Or something else, wasn't it?
Tony. Let's have a look.
Definitely with an M.
But no, I love Borderlands. Like Jared would tell you. Jared, I remember fucking when I used to live up with Jared was right. Every time I used to bring my hard drive or memory fucking card we used to have fucking back in the day. Go up Jared's and like the weapons I had I used to share with Jared, like fucking new weapons and stuff like that as well.
That was fun.
It was fucking brilliant. And like, I used to have a game like GoldenEye or like COD when you like all four of us used to be in the house, and you used to have fucking four like now look four player fucking multi-screen, and you can't fucking look at fucking where they are on the other screen, I guess. And behind you gotta fucking try sniper only or fucking stories like that. It's fucking brilliant. Like.
But I like the sort of, for example, I used to play Lord of the Rings with the kids, and I like that kind of side of it as well. Is you know what to expect, but when it shows you, when it lives at you, when it lives that part of the game, and it just gives that. Oh, that is, it's either exactly like the film itself, or it's got a little bit of a diversion itself.
Tony Vassetti.
Oh, was it Vassetti?
Vassetti, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I like the idea of playing the. You've seen the film, you've seen this, that, and the other. You know what's going to happen, and you just bring it, and it's just nice to see what they bring to the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From the films.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
That, that's a story. It's a backstory that you already know, like, huh?
Another story I liked was the last Battlefront 2. So it's canon as well, like, so it's a Star story. Is it Aiden, or was that from Rogue One? I always get the names mixed up. Aiden Versio.
Yeah. Rogue One was... Fuck me, I'm all call a Star Wars fan. You should be ashamed of yourself.
I know.
I don't
remember. Anyway, it's a good sort of redemption story. She's the daughter of an admiral for the Empire. She's a fighter. She's an elite pilot and spy, like an elite sort of squadron. And then she ends up seeing the truth of the rebellion of the Empire after it dies. Goes to the rebellion. Yeah, it's a good story, like, and at the end there they added Kylo Ren coming after one of the crew members for, I think it was the stupid fucking holocron thing they had in the last film, but they called it a compass or something stupid like that. I can't remember. But
is that the thing that leads up to
the Sith world?
Just another thing, like, is for me as well, is games where you make your own stories. And I'm not talking about like stories in backstory, but like, for instance, XCOM, one of my all-time favourite games. But each squad member you have in XCOM, you can rename them and you can customise them and that. So when I play, I rename them you lot. I got a Steve, I got a fucking Morgan, I got an Andrew, I got a Dean. Do you know my squad?
I want out. I don't want to be in there.
Steve, you get killed first all the time. I'm not lying.
It's just the old days when you had those little doors.
I've been there when he's playing fucking XCOM, and he's saying, that's Andrew, that's Dean, that's Steve, that's Morgan.
Steve, right? Every time I play XCOM, Steve always seems to get killed first. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because I don't like him and I risk his life more when I play the game, or...
I think the word is sacrificed, I think the word is.
Obvious.
Human shields. You're always just in front of everyone.
Good God. I bet Jared gets to the end all the time.
Yeah. Jared always survives.
Fuck off, I restart if Jared dies. Right, anyway, let's move on to cartoon fights.
No worries, Jared. No worries. We had a tough results this week, boys. I tell you what now, really tough. First one we had He-Man against Family Guy against Simpsons against Tom and Jerry, and Simpsons won the fort of 39%.
I thought they would. It's close though.
Family Guy at 24%.
Oh fuck! Family Guy's gone. I fucking hate it.
He-Man at 21% and Tom and Jerry at 16%.
Tom and Jerry's last. I can't believe it.
And then the next fight we had the Jetsons against Ghostbusters against X-Men against Spider-Man. Now this was fucking quite shocking for me, but
anybody gonna call it? Because I don't know. Anybody gonna call it? Go on.
X-Men, I think.
X-Men
what
came in.
What was it again?
Jetsons against Ghostbusters against X-Men against Spider-Man.
Or between
either Spider-Man or X-Men. Either X-Men or Spider-Man's got to be.
I think it's X-Men too.
X-Men come in at 35% of the votes. Ghostbusters at 27% of the votes.
Yeah.
Jetsons at 23% of the votes. Spider-Man finished dead last with 15%.
Fucking hell.
Hell.
I know. Shocking.
Jesus.
Absolutely shocking. Yeah,
Okay,
so
though, is this the same problem as we had with Ghostbusters? Which Spider-Man? There was like a fucking 70s Spider-Man cartoon.
Don't start giving excuses for
No,
fuck's sake, man.
no.
they finished their last one. Finished their last of the thoughts.
What was the proper one, Jar?
People
The
had to say-
Amazing Spider-Man or something it was
The Amazing
called?
Spider-Man.
Yeah, the Amazing Spider-Man, yeah.
Amazing. I think we should have reworded that.
Spider-Man.
We're into the semi-finals now, boys. Into the semis. So we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles against Pink
Hero
Panther.
Turtles.
Right. Go on.
So that's the first fight.
Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles every day.
Turtles.
I go for Panther.
The clan
Of course you
splinter.
are.
The clan splinter, that's what I'm going with.
For me, it's Turtles because I got fond memories of Turtles. Pink Panther was always annoying.
How dare you?
The only good thing that ever come from Pink Panther, right, was
It's
the
the theme
films, right? Even
And
though
the theme
fucking actually
And the theme tune.
right? So the thing that come from the cartoon Pink Panther was the little biscuit things you could eat and pink wafers. They were lush, man.
They were nice.
So, can I ask some questions about Pink Panther? Because I don't know.
Of course.
What's the films all about? Because the films now, it was only about the detective, wasn't it?
The films are amazing, but it's a comedy kind of spoof. It's about Inspector Clouseau, who's a detective.
Clouseau, that's right.
Yeah, and he's got his little sidekick called, he's his sidekick called Kato, who is attacks him all the time.
He's his personal man.
Trainer.
No, it's not. He's not even a
He's his
trainer.
PA. He's his PA.
Yeah.
No, those he attacks him all the time. Just randomly attacks him.
He is his manservant, Joe.
Yeah, Kato.
This shows his idea.
The Pink Panther is the diamond.
Yeah, but what?
And it always resolves around like a diamond heist. And it's brilliant, but you gotta watch it just for Peter Sellers. He's fucking amazing.
I just don't
Pink
understand
Panther.
where the panther, the
I'll tell
animal,
you
came
now.
from. Man.
It's just the diamond is.
Yeah, but this one is when you pick up the diamond into a certain light, the imperfection inside the diamond looks like a panther, but the diamond is pink as well. So it becomes Pink Panther.
Yeah, I know all that about the diamond, but what I'm saying is the cartoon. Where did they get the idea? So, this may be a cartoon, but we'll actually
The
have
cartoon,
What come first, Steve?
the films.
I thought the cartoons come first. Because on the films, I'm sure they got Pink Panther at the start.
Right. The cartoon Panther comes from the ending and the starting of the films.
Yeah, I remember this coming up. Yeah,
That's right.
That's where it started. So
That's right. Yeah.
it came from the fact that it was Pink Panther, yes, so they done an animated thing.
Yeah, that's right.
Something given on a film like that.
so weird, isn't it? When you think of it. It's like basing a fucking show off something, like our logo. It's like us making a cartoon with a crow because we were called a Grave for Crows.
If there's any cartoonists out there who want to make a cartoon of us,
But fucking no, it's nothing to do with that. This is just a better crow. It was just based off the crow in our logo. That's all it is. Fuck all to do with that.
You do realise you've just been discussing about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well?
What about that?
You're saying the Pink Panther's weird, but you've got 4 fucking turtles.
No, it's not the fact that it's a Pink Panther. I just find it strange that they based it just off a diamond, and then the diamond evolved into a cartoon Pink Panther, and then the cartoon Pink Panther evolved into his own show. Like,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, when you think of it.
But there's so many spin-offs from the cartoon as well, and there's some of them better than the Pink Panther. Awesome.
Really weird show.
so I'm going Pink Turtles, me, what's that?
Pink Turtles, everyone.
Pink Turtles.
I'm for Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for me.
Why, Andrew?
Just fucking loved it when I was watching it when I was a kid, like, so. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I saw
Hero Turtles.
Yeah.
What is the name of the bad guys?
I know. Yeah, I got it.
I was going to say Shredder.
Yeah, but what's the name?
He's
What's the name of
leader
the
of
bad
group.
guy?
Oh, I don't know. That's the only one I know.
It was Bebop and Rocksteady, wasn't it?
Yeah, and
I don't know
also
which one's which, or and Krang.
Yeah,
Krang.
Cran was one.
But come on, with the other bad guys, just the normal
the
ninja
humans.
guys, the humans. What was the name of them? There was hundreds of them.
I can't remember those either.
No.
Go, Steve.
I can't, no, I gotta be honest.
He's the Foot Clan, wasn't
Was it?
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember them.
Yeah, just the purple ninjas that used to fucking attack the turtles all the time. Shredder's like fucking clan, Foot Clan.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah,
Anyway.
I was like, remember.
Was that a rip-off from Daredevil?
No.
No, sure.
Might have been.
I remember one of the videos I had, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles videos. It was called Pizza Panic or something, and it was like a rip-off of Aliens. The aliens came to the sewers and they looked like the aliens from the films, but they were yellow. It was really.
I remember that, Mog. You used to have a video of that, Mogs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why do I remember going down your house and seeing that video down your house?
No, it was
I remember that.
Hero Turtles, innit? And I asked my mother about that the other day, and she fucking gave them all to a charity shop.
Anyway, next fight we got for the semis. We got Thundercats against Rick and Morty.
Oh, no.
Rick and Morty. I never got the Thundercats.
Oh, I'm going to go Thundercats, I gotta be honest.
Really homoerotic in the Thundercats.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't slag them off, man. There's cats on there for the boys and the girls, right?
I gotta go Rick and Morty first.
Chitara is well sexy.
I gotta go Rick and Morty.
I'd have to go Thundercats for just my childhood. I'd have to go Thundercats.
Probably Rick and Morty for me.
Why Captain Planet in his fucking list? That was amazing.
Is he shit?
I like Captain Planet.
And then the last,
Captain Planet.
again, we got a last.
Captain Planet.
We got a last.
He's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero.
I'm gonna mute him now. I'm gonna mute him. The last fight we got is the Simpsons against the X-Men.
Oh.
It's a tough
Simpsons, X-Men. I think it might be Simpsons.
What do you mean it might be Simpsons? This is your opinion. How can it might be?
Because I'm having a battle in my head right now. Which one's better? I think Simpsons is going to win.
The problem with me, right, is I got the X-Men's theme tune just running through my fucking head for some. Yeah, that's the only like. And
Gambit was awesome in that cartoon. I loved Gambit.
So I watched fucking Wolverine fucking Origins the other day, right? It was on TV and they're showing like, it's either tonight now. They're showing like the Wolverine, the next one or something it is. Like, and
there was one where he went to Japan or something. Right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
fucking awful.
Yeah, fucking terrible.
Like watching Gambit in the Origins one is fucking like with that stick and the fucking playing cards, and he goes,
you know that was one of the worst X-Men films for me.
Yeah.
X-Men Origins is fucking.
I enjoyed it, but it was fucking.
I remember, right?
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah,
of course you did.
I think I watched on a plane the X-Men Origins Wolverine, and I just remember the CGI of his clothes, and they were fucking awful. They looked really fake.
Is that a bit when he comes there's the X, didn't he, and the fucking busts his through?
No, he's in the barn or the farmhouse, and he looks in the mirror.
Yeah,
in the bathroom,
and he like touches him like,
and it sparks,
and he just goes.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would it do that? Like, you just
honestly,
them, like,
it's one of the worst fucking films I've ever seen.
That's your opinion, Jack. So that's your opinion.
I can't believe if they sew Deadpool's mouth up and shit.
That's the other thing. Deadpool was. It's the same person played Deadpool too. But he's like,
so bad, so bad, man.
And he had like 2 blades that came out of his hands, didn't he?
Yeah, fucking longer blades than Wolverine.
He was Weapon X then,
He was Weapon X.
Oh,
he weren't Weapon X. Weapon X?
Awful.
Weapon X was Wolverine.
I thought Wolverine was Weapon X. Maybe he's not, is he?
Weapon 11 is Deadpool, isn't it? It was the next one.
Weapon X.
Yeah, Weapon 10.
Anyway.
He said it was a Roman numeral only because when he put the liquid into him, whatever it's called.
Adamantium.
Yeah, when he put and the guy said to him, why Alimentium? There we go.
What?
Alimentium?
Adamantium.
Adamantium.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Morgan said.
And he's got a Marvel top on. Take it off. It's a disgrace.
But no, he said why Weapon X, and he said it's a Roman numeral for 10. He said Stryker said it to the guy, didn't he? When he fucking put the liquid into him.
You're a Marvel fan, then, Socks.
Well, sort of.
Ooh, I'm trying to think of a quick. Oh.
Well, but I'm not saying I'm a proper Marvel fan, but like I watched the Avengers from the fucking first one to the end game.
Yeah.
There we go. I watched Captain America. I watched X-Men.
I'm more about the films.
Alright, so
got into
here we
Marvel
go.
from the films.
Why me now?
It sucks you're a consumer, that's how he's saying, yeah?
Spot on. I will say that.
Who created? What's his name? Steve. Ultron. Who created Ultron?
Tony Stark and
No. Fucking films.
there we go. That's what I'm saying.
Jared, what? Do you want me to tell him?
Go on then.
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man created Ultron.
Really?
Yeah. In the comics. The official canon comics. You fucking movie watching motherfuckers.
Consumers, a lot of it.
Fucking ashamed of it. Fucking hell.
Ask Jared some comic questions.
That's next week.
I'll bring up next
And
week.
whatever you ask him, I want it to the year and the month.
Who's Nightcrawler's parents in X-Men?
Who are you asking?
Andrew.
Ask him something from the films.
Fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, but only I know.
You just said
I know
that
Beast.
he only
Beast
knows
is one of
the
them.
films. Is he?
Beast.
I'm just saying Beast for some reason. Because fucking Beast is doing fucking.
Because he's blue. Beast
Steve.
and Mystique.
I want Jared to tell me this one, please.
Oh, tell you what.
Who are
Who is?
Nightcrawler's parents?
Mystique.
And
You don't know, do you, Steve? He doesn't know. That's why he's asking me.
Is Mystique one?
Yeah, Mystique's his
I
mother.
guess. Well, I guess that one.
And
You don't know, do you?
and
You don't know, do you? Admit you don't know what I'll tell you.
no,
Admit you don't know what I'll tell you.
I won't admit no.
You're not fucking putting this back on me just because you don't know. I wouldn't have asked him if I don't know, you dick.
What does Mystique have a relationship with?
Tell him. If you know it, tell him.
Come on.
No, you tell him.
I know you don't know.
I know. I wouldn't have asked him if I don't fucking know, dickhead.
It's not my
Yeah, you
business.
will.
Steve, tell him. No, you don't know. Just admit you don't know. Right, we leave it there. I'm not telling
I
him.
want
You
to
don't know.
know.
No one wants to know.
Oh, I'll message you in a minute, right?
No,
I'll message you it. In fact, I'll message it you right now.
Message it. I'll wait, Mark.
What?
I'll wait.
No, Marks, you're not to tell him though, right?
Fine.
Fuck this shit.
No, Andrew!
This is good, right?
No! Salty!
I got it, beer.
God. Don't tell Steve! Do not tell Steve!
I know
Marks,
it's-
what about you?
And this is going from the comics now, yeah?
Yes.
No worries.
I like how Jared Googled and said the answer from Google.
No, I didn't. I fucking didn't.
Wouldn't have guessed that in fucking million years.
Right, go on, Steve.
Wasn't it Pietro?
Who?
Pietro.
See, I told you he didn't know it. No.
I don't know why it's either.
It was Easel.
Ooh, that's naughty by me then. I can't see his socks. I can see
Am I right, socks?
He is
Yeah.
right.
He was the red fucker.
Ah.
Did you see how Steve made out that he knew it, but he wanted me to answer, so I could tell him the answer? He knew, I knew that, boys.
Well, I was confident. I was right.
Right, anyway.
I was in the teleporter, I think so.
Yeah, the one in red, the red devil one.
I was trying to think
I
of
was
it.
wrong. No.
Right,
Makes sense, then, doesn't it?
yeah, anyway, before I embarrass you lot even more, boys, with my Marvel fucking questions, do you want to vote?
He's got 3 at least. Yeah, X-Men. I'm in now. I've made my mind up now.
I think it's Simpsons. I think it's too fucking iconic. I always say it.
Andrew,
I got to go X-Men,
Simpsons
but...
did it.
Andrew, you don't get to go X-Men, but you know fuck all about X-Men.
Oh, here we go.
He's got the t-shirt, you know.
X-Men.
Jared?
X-Men. It's gotta be on it. I love The Simpsons. I'm a fucking massive Simpsons fan, but X-Men for me, I grew up on it and it was just fucking brilliant.
I love The Simpsons. It's too fucking iconic. Like,
I know.
I love the X-Men. It was brilliant.
We got a special guest. What?
I was gonna say, why is Simpsons iconic? But X-Men aren't they as well?
Because The Simpsons was the first. The joke in South Park is Simpsons did it because everything has been done by The Simpsons.
Simpsons did it. Yeah.
Every single other cartoon, like family style sitcom cartoon, I guarantee you The Simpsons have done some sort of.
And they keep on going. They've done 25 years now, haven't they? And they keep on going.
Well, the
So
last
you just told me
20 years have been pretty shit, mate.
what you've just told me is that The Simpsons have plagiarized all the old cartoons, all the old TV, and all the old films, and claimed it for their own.
Yeah.
I guarantee you look up
Fucking rip off.
some kind of theory. I bet you The Simpsons have done it. Fucking, they've done everything. Like, it's just endless.
I love to watch Simpsons. I'm a massive Simpsons fan, but I can't betray X-Men. I can't, man. It's my X-Men.
Matt Groening really is a fucking time traveler, I'm telling you.
And as long as everybody realises, all right, that's the semi-finals. We've got 3 finalists next week. Ultimate champion.
I personally think who's left remaining.
Well, all the ones you just said.
Oh, just the ones we said.
So the ones we just said were
Simpsons.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles against Pink Panther, Thundercats against Rick and Morty, Simpsons against X-Men. They're the ones that are left.
So 6 left.
Personally,
That's for next week, Jared.
final, I reckon.
That's for next week, Jared.
Can I just give you an opinion of who I think is going to be in the final?
I don't like your opinions, no.
X-Men will be here.
Oh, silence.
X-Men's definitely going to be here.
It was a close, like I said, it was a close vote. It's 4% between them. So Simpson had 39% of the vote last battle, and then X-Men had 35% of the vote. So
It's going to be X-Men, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the final. That's what I'm calling it.
There's 3 in the final, innit?
yeah,
Oh, fuck yeah, of course it is.
So we'll either have X-Men or Simpsons.
Thundercats or Rick and Morty.
Thundercats, Rick and Morty, Pink
Rick and
Panther,
Morty, I
or
think.
Mutant Turtles.
And
I voted for Thundercats, but I think Rick and Morty's going to fucking edge it. I do, like, just because it's more popular and new.
I think it's Simpsons, Rick and Morty, and
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Same here, Morgan, that's what I think.
To be fair, stick our dirty bastard sign up and point it to Morgan.
No worries.
Right, anyway, we got
There he is, folks.
dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard.
We got a very special guest on. It is JayRay from an Absolute Nobody podcast. So let's move on to the quiz. Right, guys, it's time for the end of the show quiz. As you can see, we got a very special guest with us. It's JayRay. JayRay is creator of the An Absolute Nobody podcast. Jay, I recently listened to this, and I gotta be honest, I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Well done for creating such a brilliant show.
Thank you very much.
The way I look at it is, at this time we're in now with all this coronavirus and stuff, it's needed because it's quite, how do I explain? It restores your faith in humanity, if that makes sense at all.
Well, that's really nice. You know, for 3 years I've been doing Politics with Dummies, which is just almost the exact opposite of this show, where I just yelled at somebody for 3 straight years.
Yeah.
And so I kind of got tired of yelling at people, especially with the way things are now, like you say. So I wanted to change gears and try to do something where you can listen to it and feel good instead of feeling like shit. Yeah.
Yeah. It lifts you up. It puts a smile on your face. I'm actually really looking forward to more episodes. I implore you now, listeners and viewers, go to Twitter and all the podcast streaming sites. Streaming? I want to say streaming. Streaming's not the word, really, is it? Podcast listening.
Podcast sites, I don't know.
Podcast listening sites.
Players.
Anyway, podcast. And subscribe to An Absolute Nobody. You won't regret it.
Thank you very much.
You won't regret it. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well,
Anyway.
Oh, well, Socks, in about 2 years, Jared's going to stop shouting at you.
True.
Maybe.
It's something to look forward to, yeah.
Right. Tell me about
I'm never, ever going to stop shouting at Salty. I can't. Look at him. That's just one big fat head that's ready to be shouted at. In fact, I was talking to his partner for the podcast before we started, and she said, "Congratulations" to me. I said, "Oh, thanks." She said, "It's about time you had one now." And she said, "I don't want to bring a fat head into the world," so she doesn't want to push a baby with a big fat head out. That's what it is.
He's going straight for the knife socks.
He can crack on, bud. He can crack on. It's gonna be a fucking nose like that.
Anyway, the reason why JayRay is here is because he's going to be our quiz master. Every single episode we have an end of the show quiz, as you know. And he's come along. He's going to give us some trivia. We're all going to get ruined. I'm actually quite scared. To lose.
Jay,
I have no idea if these questions are easy or hard, but I can tell you the topic. Can I tell you the topic?
Crack on.
Yeah.
The topic is whales.
what, humpback or
The animal.
Well, you'll see. Who's keeping score?
Andrew?
Yeah, I got it, bud.
Andrew got
You
it.
got pen and paper.
What we usually do, Jay, you'll ask the question and we'll usually shout out with our own name.
Right?
And we have a
what's the
shout
rules,
out.
Jay? What's your rules, Jay? Don't listen to him. What's your rules?
Okay, I've seen the show. So it's 1 point for a correct answer, -1 for a wrong answer. You guys shout your names. Whoever
Yeah.
shouts first gets called on.
Yeah.
Fine.
And I don't care who wins as long as it ain't Steve.
Oh, what's that?
Don't worry, he's going to complain. He's got a delay at some point.
He's going to complain here.
We're going to have a chat on Twitter later, fella.
Andrew, let me know if he's winning, and if I hear his name, I won't hear it.
No worries. That's fine.
I guarantee, right, if he loses, he'll have a complaint. My internet's too slow. I've got a lag. They couldn't hear me.
Well, I'm hoping that we'll have the same lag. Seems he's all the way over there and we're all over here.
That's it.
Exactly.
Right, let's go.
All right, number 1. They start out easy, I think. What is the capital of Wales?
Andrew.
Got it.
I heard Andrew.
Did you?
Yeah,
Cardiff.
Oh, come on.
that is correct. Now, let me just say this too. You guys live over there, but the answer has to match what I have. Okay. Number 2, what year was Cardiff proclaimed the capital?
Ooh, good question.
Steve, 2009.
No, -1. Love it.
2009, proclaimed the capital.
No, Morgan.
Wrong move.
A lot more earlier than that, eh?
Morgan.
I'm going to say 1965.
No,
rough
but
guess.
closer.
Jared.
Yeah, go ahead. Jared.
1959.
No.
Left to me, Anna, is it? Oh, you go ahead.
Next.
It was 1955. 1955.
Oh,
Which whale is the largest mammal on Earth?
Morgan.
Steve. Oh,
Morgan.
The blue whale.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What are the 3 largest cities in Wales?
Andrew.
Andrew.
Cardiff. Swansea.
I think we only got 3, haven't we?
I can't think of the third one.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve?
Cardiff, Swansea, Newport.
Yes.
Oh.
Bastard!
Take it right from me.
Number 5. A group of whales is called what?
Morgan.
Ooh.
Morgan.
A pod.
Yeah, it is. Morgan's killing it.
Bravo, boy.
Number 6. What is the title of Herman Melville's classic novel about
Morgan.
Got it.
Bet. Mog.
Morgan.
How
Fuck
green
off,
was my
Mog.
valley?
What?
How
Jonathan.
green was my valley?
That's wrong.
Jared.
Jared.
It's Moby Dick.
Yes, sir. Moby
Oh, is
Dick.
he?
Oh, shit.
I didn't hear the bloody name.
How green was my valley, Mogs?
Just a minute.
What is the name of the highest mountain in Wales?
Steve,
Fuck off, Steve. Fuck off.
it's called Snowdonia.
I'll accept Snowdonia.
Don't take your own goal to accept it, man.
What are whales' blowholes for?
Steve,
Ah!
Steve, go ahead.
breathing.
Yes.
I got this stupid thing when I put my hand up first, but I should just shout my name.
Look, you can't blame your stupidity. We've been
Hey,
playing on
no
that for years.
excuses. We've been doing it for the past year.
Who is the patron saint of whales?
Jared!
Ah.
Oh, come on.
All right, JayRay was louder. I don't know if he was
It
first.
doesn't matter. I'm always quieter.
I
I
didn't
never
hear
win in a
Steve.
shout.
I just heard myself.
Am I loud, Jay? Am I loud? Loud?
Yeah, go ahead, JayRay.
No. Oh,
Steve David.
come on.
That is correct.
God damn you.
Fuck you, Steve. It's rigged. Female whales are referred to as what?
Steve's.
Go ahead, Steve.
Cow.
I was
Yeah,
thinking that.
it is.
Yeah,
It's
it
a
is.
cow.
Fuck. I was thinking as well.
In 1895, who was the Welsh inventor that created a flying machine 8 years before the Wright brothers and crashed it into a tree?
No idea. I've never heard this.
Nobody?
Steve,
No.
Mr. Morgan.
No, -1.
No, I'm not going negative. I'm not going negative. No negatives on Andrew.
I have a bit now, but don't worry.
His name was Bill Frost.
Blue Frost.
Fair sound.
Yeah, I got it from Google.
I have to look up that.
Yeah.
Bill Frost.
Number 12. An orphan and a whale become friends in what 1993 movie?
Steve, come on.
Go
Steve,
ahead,
Steve.
Steve. Go ahead.
Is it Free Willy?
It is Free Willy. Is he winning, Andrew?
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I better be under.
Oh! How is he winning, Andrew? You haven't been giving him his minuses.
Yes, you have. Trust me.
Fuck off.
Steve's on 3, Jared on 2, me and Morgan on 1.
All right. What is the national sport of Wales?
Jared!
Ah.
It's not Jared, it's Steve. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Jay, you know it, but I at least say put my hand up, Jay. Jay, put my hand up at it.
You wasn't looking.
Steve was first.
It's fucking Steve. What?
It's fucking rugby.
It is fucking rugby. I
Yeah.
would have also accepted who gives a fuck.
Come on, coming from the man with a what shirt we got on?
Best team in the world, man.
Liverpool shirt on.
Yeah, I seen the poster, man. I seen the poster.
All right. Wales was the first country to win the Rugby Grand Slam in 1908. Who did they beat in the final?
Jared!
Jared.
Ireland.
Yes. Name
Come
the
on.
famous number 15. Shut up, Steve. You're gonna lose. Name the famous English director who directed the original classics Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, and The Invisible Man.
Oh, God, I can't.
This is a brilliant question.
It is
Find out.
because
I've seen these films as well. I should know this.
his name is Mr. Wales.
Take a point off him.
That's so goddamn close.
Irvin.
It's James Whale is the guy's name.
James Wade.
You can give that to me, G.
No, I can't. No, I
You
can't.
said
give up.
Wales. You said Wales.
Yeah.
That was internet. That was an internet lag, I was.
He said what's written on his bloody tablet.
Disgusting.
Number 16. Microsoft offers a special version of Windows in Wales. What's it called?
Ooh. I don't know. Steve, answer.
I don't
Oh.
know about this.
Have you heard about this as well?
Is it?
Ghost officer.
I'll take a guess. Go on, Morgan.
All right, Morgan.
I'll take a guess. Is it like Microsoft Cymraeg or something?
No.
No.
It's so easy. I'll tell you that.
Oh, of
It's
course.
Welsh. Shut up. It's Welsh Windows.
Welsh Windows.
What is the name of the boat in Jaws?
Steve. Oh no.
Fuck,
He answered.
Steve.
He's got to answer, Jay.
Got to answer.
Hey, he called his name. He's got to answer, mate.
That is not in the rules.
Yes, it is.
Steve.
Well, you can pass and then you can get a minus.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Did insist on it.
That backfired on me, didn't it?
Who is the current first minister?
Steve.
It's not.
God damn it. I didn't hear that.
Got it.
Andrew.
Got it.
Jared, go ahead.
Mark Drakewood.
Yes, sir. Where's Steve at?
I can see it.
On your right, JayRay.
No, on your left, sorry.
Steve, the internet's terrible, man. The internet's terrible.
Which fingers are you using?
That one.
Why is it different? Whatever. Okay. Here's the last question. Question number 19. Are you ready?
Jay, you need to get us a tie, bud.
Who wrote the novel Trainspotting?
Jared.
Jared.
No.
Irvin Welsh.
Yes.
Which was his answer for the last question. You can't keep saying it, John. Open it.
Scores on the doors.
Bon.
Morgan finished on 0. I finished on 1. Jared and Steve tied with 5.
Here we go. I got tiebreakers.
Yes.
All right. I need the first and last name here. Okay. What was the name of Happy Gilmore's golf coach?
I've never seen it.
There's a guy with a plastic hand as well.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. I don't know.
Yeah. I've seen it twice at least. I can't remember.
I know. Zangief did that by Croc, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
All right. I got more tiebreakers. It's Chubbs Peterson.
Yeah, Chubb.
Yes.
I've never seen Happy Gilmore.
What?
Good film. Good classic Adam Sandler.
What is the first feature-length animated movie?
Steve.
He
knows this.
Snow White.
Yeah.
Fuck. Correct.
That's for Steve, man. That's for Steve.
Super Steve.
Come on, Dave. Come on. Bring it in.
Steve cheated.
Yeah.
Absolutely cheated.
This could not have went any worse. It really couldn't.
Jake, come on. What happened to nobody able to hear him?
I mean, I gave you the answers before, and you couldn't remember the shit.
What?
I forgot them.
Is that why you and Raj came up twice?
Yeah.
I didn't even sound. I tell you what, it's like playing the Soxy sometimes. Oh, that didn't sound right.
Thanks, man. What me and you get up to is fucking our business. No one else is.
I just want to say a massive thank you to JayRay for coming on the show and ruining me.
Awesome.
Yeah, cheers, Jay.
Thanks, that was a brilliant quiz. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And like I said again, go along and subscribe to this new podcast. An absolute nobody. That's quite a mouthful, Jay. That's a bastard of a mouthful.
For you.
Nobody. Yeah, for you, exactly.
For me it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get Soxy to say it.
Absolute nobody.
Amazing.
It's a brilliant podcast. Go along and support them. Anyway, I've been Jared.
I've been Andrew.
I've been Morgan.
And I've been bullied from far away.
I've been JayRay and I hate Steve.
I'll send some messages later.
All right.
Keep smiling and stay happy.